Welcome to the VLenore Show. Here we will discuss lifestyle, beauty, celebrity gossip, and current events in our own way, my way, the style. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody is having a happy, wonderful Saturday thus far. I feel tired. We normally have a meeting every Saturday leading up to this event. We have a big weekend of activities and events coming up. We've been meeting every Saturday for the past maybe 2 months. And today I went to the meeting. I was so tired. I was so tired. I didn't want to get up. I barely could get up. I don't know why. I think it's I started taking a higher dosage of a medication that I take for my headaches, right? So it kind of prevents headaches from happening. And I'm thinking that's got me like waking up groggy and stuff. So anywho, I got up, got dressed, pushed through, got there, and there was nobody at the office. Nobody. Come to find out, there was a text message sent out, child, and I wasn't on the text message chain, child. So I wanted to go to bed. I wanted to come back and go to damn bed, okay? But then I was like, no, you got dressed. You thought you was gonna be working anyway. Go to work at YouTube. Go to your YouTube office and report immediately. So that's what I did. And I'm tired, okay? And a lot of this shit we're gonna be watching together for the first time, and we're gonna talk about freely. And this might have to be in multiple parts. And I know that y'all hit the like button. And so we're going to be talking about Diddy's ass, okay? Most specifically, though, we're not really talking about Diddy. We're really talking about the characters that are trying to, include themselves in the storyline, okay? Okay. Oh, child, we'll get to it in a minute. I'm tired, okay? I'm very tired. Hi, Dimples Wimples. Hi, Shirley's divorce finally. Shabby is here. The Elite Diva is here. It's Rox is here. Okay, it's the Rox. Seniors need love too. Yeah, sure do. Butterfly 23. Hey, Texas Toy. Hey, Myretta. Did I say hi? Hey, April B. Hey, Forever T. Y'all be killing me. Oh! Y'all always rhyme. And I just rhyme too. Okay. Hi, Prima Wanda. Hi, Miss HLS. Who else? Hi, Miss Lorraine. Hey, Black but not bitter. Prima Wanda. Did I just say hi to you, girl? Child, that's how I feel. I'm tired. Hi, Kim K. Hey, Queen Brielle. Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, that's so shackle, shuffle, walk of shame. Ooh, that tongue twister. Hey, Denise Marie. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Please hit the like button, because that gets me out there in the algorithm. Yeah. I feel like YouTube really doesn't care for us talking about this stuff as much. And that might be why I feel like I'm not in the algorithm. But then again, I did schedule this live sort of last minute. So yeah. Hi, the real VB, Miss Ree. See, y'all just killing me. Y'all be killing me. Hi, Diddy's baby oil. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Okay. Well, last night. Well, no, we don't even have to go to last night yet. We're gonna go there later. Shout out to Nyla because I was thinking about her earlier. And she handled that damn interview like a pro. She really did because I so like here's the thing. I think Nyla thinks the book is real, right? And I don't think the book is real. But Nyla was fair and balanced in the way that she questioned um Chris Todd, whoever he really is, whatever his damn name is, okay? A mess. So, but I think she, agreed with the parts that the book was real, but there were other things he was saying that didn't connect right, and she wasn't afraid to ask about it. You know what I mean? Oh, does it? Hold on, y'all. No freaking wonder. Oh, I can't change it. I'll be damned. Y'all, I'm sorry. Maybe that's why I'm not in the algorithm. Well, we here now, child. Let me see. I can't do. I guess. I mean, Wow! Thank you for telling me. Oh my gosh, crazy. See, Forever T. Thank you. Thank you for telling me, child, because I didn't know. I was like, why ain't nobody here? And I'm tired too. That should prove just how tired I am. Hi, Red Sun. Hey, Self Power. Yes. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm not trying to be funny. Hi, Southside Chi-Town. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there was one other one. I'm trying to think, which one should we start with? Let's go to what's his name? Sean Atwood. Sean Atwood. I I I don't watch regularly. I literally just stumbled upon him. I want to say in the last like 3 months. I didn't know anything about him, but he seems to be a big, YouTuber, I guess. And oh boy came on the show, Mr. Courtney Burgess. Now, let me be clear about some things because there may be people watching that don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, so let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, let me tell y'all about it. Come here. Come here. Come in close. Come on. Move up. Move. Come up here. There's chairs down here. Come. Get up here and sit up front. Don't be sitting in the back. You don't sit in the back. You come up here and sit down. We're doing a deep dive. Thank you, PW. Get up here. Look, I'm a trainer by trade, right? And I do training, I do motivational speaking sometime. And when you do that, especially like in a theater setting, you don't want any spaces. Okay. If there's only 100 people there and there are 500 seats, well, you want the 100 people all the way to the front with no spaces in between. Because think about it. If you go to the back of the room and there's, one over there and one over there, and one down here, you're less likely to be focused. If you're sitting next to people, with no spaces in between, you're going to focus more. I can't explain it, but it's facts. It's facts. So get the fuck up here. Move. Move. All right. Are you black but not bitter? Is that not a good tip then? Is that not a good tip? Yes. Um, wait a minute. She said, Dimples Wimples, you catch too much breath being in class proximity. Yeah. After the pandemic, we learned about spacing each other. Oh God. Would you say, Greer Jones? I can tell you're a trainer. 17-year trainer veteran here. Yes. Okay, veteran training community. Okay. We got a club. Greer Jones, Black but not bitter. Me. Who else is a damn trainer in here? Huh? Get your ass up front. Okay. Now listen. We're gonna listen to this damn thing. We're going to go through a few of them. We're not going to listen to the whole one, but we're probably going to be out here for a while. So if you're going to get up out your seat, get up now. Go use the bathroom. Go get some water. We got bottled water in the back. We don't have any soda or pop here. I'm only saying the word soda because we have some foreigners to the Midwest where pop lives, okay? But because you guys are foreigners, you're new to the environment, you're guests in our home, I'm sorry. I want you to know we don't have any pop here, okay? Bring your own snacks. Bring your own snacks. I said, go now, go. This is the time to go get your shit. All right. Now, I don't know if you got plans today. I don't know what you got going on, but I already know we're going to be here for a second. We're going to be here. Oh, Black but not bitter said 26 years, mainly in the pharmaceutical industry. Nice. Okay, girl. They make all the money in the pharmaceuticals. She rich. Okay. Black but not bitter is rich. That's all I got to say. She rich. Yep. That's all. I'm sorry to tell your business, but 26 years in the pharma industry. She rich, y'all. Black but not bitter is rich. Okay. Now listen. Can I hold $20? Anyway. Y'all, I feel loopy. I'm tired. And when I get sleepy and tired, I get sillier. Okay. Y'all already know I'm crazy. look, Black with no business said, absolutely not. She lying, y'all. Everybody lying around here. She lying now. Not she lying. She rich, y'all. Anywho. All right, y'all. Hey, Queen Black, PW, and Diva Ray. Okay. All right. So we're gonna no, I don't want to start there. Let's start with the little press conference and then the news thingamajig. Okay. Not news, but it was a place called News Nation. You know, they look legit. I thought that they were a real like news company, but they got 1.5 million subscribers, so they do good. So anywho, let's go to the little press conference that TMZ had. Don't come for me, TMZ. Don't do it. Look, if you got a problem with it, I will take the damn thing down. Hi, Allegedly and Harmon. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna watch this one. We are together, you and I. We're doing this, whether you like it or not. This is what we're going to do. All right. Now, you better not be talking. I know you're sitting right next to your friends. Okay. You better be careful about what you say, because I'm going to have the moderators write you up, put you in detention. Okay. So you behave in this class, damn it. All right. Now let's go. Let's listen to what Courtney Burgess. Oh, that's right. I was going to give y'all background. So, okay, real quick. For those who don't know, Courtney, there was a book called, hold on. I dropped the damn book. There's a book. This one. You see it? That one right there. You see it? It's a pamphlet. There's a pamphlet. That's it. Okay. It's called Kim's Lost Words by Jamal T. Millwood for Kimberly A. Porter. A journey for justice from the other side. The other side? Okay. If you say so. All right. Now. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me see this. Thank you again, Forever T. I had no freaking idea. I'm sorry, you guys. The notification was wrong. I'm tripping. Okay. Thanks, Forever T. Hi, Dimples Wimples. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. We haven't even gotten started yet. Okay. So Phoebe, Black Q, Queen Peas, Art Mancy Mom. Art Mancy Mom, I think that's right. I'm sorry. And Lola, not Layla. Oh, I'm sorry. Leela, not Layla, have all been gifted memberships from Dimples Wimples. Please, please, please thank her in the chat. Thank you, Dimples Wimples. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this. So Todd so there's a guy that wrote the book, Jamal T. Millwood. See, I'm tired of this too. None of this shit makes sense. But Jamal T. Millwood wrote this damn book. Okay? Jamal T. Millwood. At least that's what they told us. Okay? Then we find out Jamal T. Millwood doesn't exist. Okay? Evidently, it's the people believe that could be the name that Tupac is going under right now because he's not dead. They say Tupac ain't dead. He's over there hanging out with Elvis and Michael Jackson. They have been partying it up in Dubai. Okay. So evidently, anywho, Jamal T. Millwood is the name on the book, but evidently a man named Todd, who is the person who put it out. Okay. Todd told us that he received flash drives and saw videos and pictures, and he was hand delivered the words and thoughts and memories of Kim Porter. Okay. Kim Porter. And he also said that a female celebrity is who provided this information. Someone very, very popular and was close to Kim Porter. People speculated. They said it was Kimora. They said it was somebody in Diddy's camp. They said so many things about who wrote this shit, right? But now we find out. Oh, let me go back. The book, because people thought it was trash. And let me recant something I said last night. I said everybody said that the book was not real. That is not true, because there are a good number of people who believe what was written in the book. Okay. I mean, and I think you can believe some things that happen in the book because we've heard many of these stories before, right? Please hit the like button, please. Thank you. So, people there, but at the same time, there were a lot of people who were disappointed with the book. So they were granting, what you say? Hey, Miss Lady, what you say? You mean Whitney Houston not living it up over there with Tupac and MJ? Oh God. Oh Lord. I don't, child. Maybe she on the way. Maybe she on the way, y'all. 504 said Jamal Tyrone was in the tub. Okay, I'm back. Let me put this down. Okay. Um. Anywho. Um. So. Um. I can't take. You can't take 504 no damn where. You just can't. She does not know how to act anywhere at all. I think she acts the worst in the places she likes the most. hmm hmm The places she causes the most trouble, I think those are places she likes the most. So I'm glad to be in the fray of that, but um, there are consequences to it. You know what I mean? There are consequences. As a content creator, her being in your chat is it makes it hard to keep a straight face. Okay. Anywho, what y'all say? Wait, what did I just? Hold on, y'all. Mr. Jones. Who is Mr. Jones? Let me tell y'all this. I've said this before, but you can't always see all the comments in StreamYard. Because I see comments in here. Did someone just say something about Mr. Jones? Who is Mr. Jones, y'all? I can't find that. I saw it on here. Anywho. So let's listen. Okay. Okay. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay. So anywho, when the book got removed from Amazon because Amazon took it down, Amazon took that book down, and now there are 1,000 other books out here. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all because I mentioned this last night, and I have it up already. So let's just look at it real quick. I want y'all to see something. See, I think this is what pissed him off. I think this is the problem here. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me check. Let me let, let me check. So I checked. Okay. I checked it. I had checked. So look, now, even though his book is gone, oh, let me make it bigger. Okay. Actually, I'm going to make it even bigger. Okay. So you got Kim Porter, Lost Words and Hidden Scars, the untold truth behind the glamour. This one is the Kim Porter biography memoir. It's her memoir, but it's a biography. Okay. Is it? Because never mind. Then you got Kim's Lost Words, A Cry for Justice. This one is Kim's Lost Words. Just so we're clear, I got to break this shit down. Okay. All right. Just so we're clear. Let me make myself big again. This one says A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. You see how they're all playing on these words? Because these people are trying to sell a book. They're trying to sell shit. You think, did Kim give her shit to all these people? Who all got the tape or the flash drives? Courtney, did you give all these people? Hold on. Hold on. Courtney, did you give all these people permission and flash drives. Look, Kim Porter, P. Diddy memoir, Lost Words. Now, I don't know who this heifer is on the front, but that ain't Kim. Then over here, Kim Porter, Unveiling the Mystery, A Woman's Life Journey. This one, Kim's Untold Stories. Kim Porter's Lost Words, Kim Porter's Journey of Resilience, Motherhood, and Triumph. You see what they doing out here? You see how they playing? A mother model muse. Kim Porter. Look, everybody knew her. Everybody has a book. They all got the flash drives, y'all. Everybody got the flash drives. Courtney was tricking off with the flash drives, honey. He was making it rain, evidently. Okay. All right. But my point is this. If I saw these people out here using my title and my book, I'd feel away. And my book ain't up. Yeah, I would feel a damn way about it. So I get it, you know. So now they have to regroup. Anyway. So then this guy comes along and says, after the book has been removed and stuff, this guy comes along and says that he's the guy that gave the other guy the tapes. All right. Or not the tapes, the flash drives. Okay. He gave Chris Todd is the guy who wrote Kim's Lost Words, who's not Jamal T. Millwood. He's not Tupac. He's white guy named Chris Todd. Okay. And since the book is gone, now this black guy says, well, I'm the one who really had the flash drives, and I gave it to old boy, right? They say, how you get the flash drives? Well, see, he says that a couple things. One, Kim gave it to him. Then I heard Shakir Stewart, who was Kim's ex-boyfriend, gave it to her. Well, he died in 2007. Did this stop? I need to go back and see when we stopped talking, because you know Kim was on her deathbed at the end of this book. You see, so I don't know how Shakir Stewart would have something 10 years before that girl died and talked about. So did she stop talking about shit that happened the 10 years before she died? Because Shakir Stewart been dead. Rest in peace, Shakir Stewart. But he been dead. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Would you say 504? He probably walks around the house with a bandana tied around his head. He said he's very empathetic to Black people. He said the Emmett Till story was a beautiful story. He said he used to have empathy for Black people. I listen. Words matter. That's what he has said. Now, I heard him. Did y'all hear him say that? Wait. Miss HLS said, on the second thought, I don't believe anybody. I understand. Lord knows I understand, sis. Okay? Is Dennis in here, Miss HLS? Where Dennis at? Dennis? Where he at? Is he in here? I can't see him. Dennis, you need an emoji so people can drop him down. We know you coming. Anywho, yes, he said that when he said that shit about Emmett Till, yeah, Miss Lady said, Till's story should have never been a story. Thank you. Thank you. And for someone to say that that story is beautiful is insulting as fuck. Okay? As far as I'm concerned. Where's Dennis? Oh, there he is. Hi, Dennis. How you doing? He over there in the corner. Texas Toy. Where Texas? I just click on Texas Toy. She disappeared. Oh, there she is. She over there with Dennis. Mm-hmm. You in the doghouse. You stay there. You stay in the doghouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gotta find a. Oh, I know what emoji could be, Dennis. Hold on. Wait. Let me do it here. This could be Dennis. Hold on, y'all. This would be great. This would be a great Dennis emoji. Watch. It's gonna be good. Watch. It is. It's gonna be good. There it is. I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin it. Did it go? Yep. I got a pin it. Mm-hmm. Did it drop in? Did I get it? Did y'all see it? Shit, I don't even see it. What's going on? I don't care if y'all look, y'all. I don't care if you're mad that I haven't started the show yet. I'm just talking shit out here. I ain't doing nothing. Did y'all see? Did y'all see the thing? Did it go in there? Let me show you. Because I don't see it. I think this would be a great emoji for Dennis. There we go. I think, don't you think? I like it. It's cute. I think that could be it. Yeah, I like it. Let's pin it. Can I pin it? Oh no, got to pin it here. Yep, there we go. I like it. Put the Dennis emojis in the chat. I like it. Dennis, I like it. It's cute. Y'all don't like it? It's a cute bald black baby. I love it. Don't you think it's cute? Yes, Dimples Wimples. Yes, PW. Put the Dennis emojis in the chat. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. All right. 504 says that Benjamin button. Oh God, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm getting a message. Okay. To answer your question, no, I don't know that person. Yeah, just keep your eye on it, sis. Okay, got my mods talking to me. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so listen. Now this Courtney person says he's the one who provided all the flash drives and shit to Chris Todd. Chris Todd saying he doesn't want this guy's book to come out because the guy has the original book unedited, and Chris Todd doesn't want that book to come out. No. Please don't let it come out. Please don't let it come out because he's gonna have extra information in it that nobody else has. So please don't. I hope he don't put it out. I believe that's reverse psychology. I believe he actually does want the book to come out because they're all working together. And the reason why they're going to sell this one, they're going to replace all the X's with the real names. So now we're going to all rebuy it, aren't we? Shit. All right. So I'm done with the Amazon thing. So let's see what old Courtney said when he was at his brief little press conference, I guess outside the courthouse. Now we're gonna watch it this time, okay? Damn it! Now, Dimples Wimples, would you mind, my love, to put the fair use thingamajigger in the chat, honey bunny, and I'm gonna put it right here because I don't want to play with TMZ. Okay, they are not. I'm not playing with them. I'm not, and that's why I'm gonna speed this mother sucker up. Yes, I am. I am just a little bit. Okay, just a little. It'll make it go faster. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dimples Wimples. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's listen to what was said when Courtney Burgess, who supposedly had just testified in front of the federal grand jury, put together to get rid of this piece of trash, Diddy, all right, and keep him off the streets. Okay, that's what the purpose was. So let's find out what he has to say after he supposedly testified. He's with his attorney, Miss Ariel, who, in fact, what's it say? Who, in fact, well, we'll talk about it.
Have the feds been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprised.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation.
Hold on one second. Can I say something? There's only one microphone in front of him. Only one. Fox 5. And Dennis, you're in the chat. Let me ask you a question. You said move their logo. You can't. I mean, it's right. It's on the film anyway. I was going to ask you, Dennis, would TMZ have gotten this video from Fox 5? Because let's be clear. I mean, Fox 5 is the one asking the questions and with the microphone. So could they have provided this video to state? That's what I was about to say. That is what I was about to say. They called these people because nobody else is there. You see that? No one else is here. And which makes me think they could have then provided this video. Now, they could have called TMZ too. But this shit is bullshit. They acting surprised. They don't know that they got to do this press conference. Ain't nobody else out here but them. Nobody. Give me a damn break. Okay, so let's listen. Actually, I'm because I couldn't understand what she was saying. It was going that fast. So let's listen.
Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father. And then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not the whole person.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him, he knows of you.
Yeah.
So he just said he does not know Sean Puffy Combs. He knows of him. However, he's somehow acquainted with, hold on one second. Okay, Dennis, I'm going to drop the link. He is somehow acquainted with Kim Porter. And of all the people in the world, Kim Porter would trust her memoir with. She chose him because Shakir Stewart gave it to him. And the reason why he knows it's Kim's words because Kim called him 6 hours before he got the stuff. So if Shakir Stewart gave it to him, Shakir Stewart died 10 years ago. No, 15 years ago. I'm tripping. 16 damn years ago. Makes no damn sense, but let's listen.
I used to be Tupac.
Oh, that's the other thing. He used to be with Tupac. He said, now he mentioned in another interview that he did meet Puffy one time at the record label he was at, or what have you. Hold on, let me let this man up here, child. Mm-hmm.
What up? What up, baby? What up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in my car about to install a device in it, but let me give you the background real quick. I'm gonna tell you what's happening in that video. There are two outlets out there. There's Fox and there's TMZ. The Fox mic is in her face. Simone, who is the one talking, is with TMZ. So that was a call in, because no reporters don't just hang out in front of the courthouse, federal courthouse in New York City, and only two media outlets. It's about Diddy. It would have been a lot of mics out there. And I'm not trying to blow TMZ spot up. I'm just telling you that was a
that's what I was going to ask you, Dennis, because I was like, why are there only two? And I figured there's one mic out here. I didn't know if
there are two out there. There's one, because Simone carries a camera, so she's the one shooting that, and the other mic, the mic is in there just hustling for the interview. So they contacted at least two media outlets that showed up. Yep. How do I know this?
Well, I know you would know. I asked you that because I know you work with TMZ. You provide things for them sometimes. So I get it. I know you know.
Right. So that was, and let me give you a little background about Ariel Mitchell. And for those who don't know, and this is very important, Ariel Mitchell only had one federal case that she went against a pro se defendant. That pro se defendant was FTN Bay.
Was who?
FTN Bay.
Oh, okay.
She was on Tasha K's platform talking about another rapper, a OTF rapper named Duty Low. So
she was on.
So let me give you a quick background.
Okay.
So Mitchell initially got a $15 million judgment against FTN Bay. The reason why she was able to get the judgment was they called, this is allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, someone called law enforcement when FTN Bay was about to come to courthouse to put on her case, because they knew she had an outstanding warrant in a bogus complaint that they filed against her. So they tried to stop her from going in the courtroom. Once she got arrested outside the courthouse, Mitchell went in and argued that the client was, the defendant wasn't there, and never told the judge that she was arrested outside when she knew she had to tell the judge that she was arrested outside, because she was outside when she got arrested. When she got into the courtroom, she never told the judge this. So the judge issued there was a $15 million judgment against her. However, once FTN Bay got out of jail, she contacted yours truly, and we helped the lawyer up, and the $15 million judgment was reversed.
Okay.
Now, moving forward, they proceeded they appealed the judge's order for the $15 million. They wanted to stick. Judge said no, it wasn't sticking, and the higher court, the circuit court, agreed with the judge, and as a result, the judge said we're going to do the case the right way. Well, they did it the right way. Ultimately, she was the judge, I think, $1.5 million, but it was still she went against a pro se defendant, a girl who never did law in her life, and was able to get the $15 million judgment rescinded. Now, Ariel has a history of going after celebrities.
Didn't she have a case against Chris Brown?
Chris Brown, which we saw that ended up. It was text message showing that Chris Brown, it was bogus. Now you had the Trey Songz, where someone said that she offered to pay them to lie and say that she actually was a victim.
What?
So she has a history. She has a very big history. People haven't really done the research because she just got married, so she got the dash in there. And people didn't when they Google it, they just Google first and last name, but it's not her pre-marriage name. So when I see, and I'm gonna be honest, when I saw her name pop up on these lawsuits, I'm giving her a big side eye. And I spoke about it on Court TV. I think she's, in my opinion, I think she's just going for the, if I can, whatever sticks,
Wow.
So you were right. That wasn't a big breaking story. They had to get the press out there. It was only two outlets.
Let me ask you this. So do you believe, I've never seen someone who has, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, so I'm asking you because you would know better. I've never seen someone testify in front of the grand jury and then come out and talk about it and tell everybody they did it and then go do interviews about the same things they testified about. Wouldn't they normally have to keep quiet?
Well, they don't have to keep quiet. It's not like they're under inside sequestration. They go to the grand jury. And let me say this also. Wouldn't it bolster her case in the media if she talked about her being in front of the grand jury? Because it almost tries to validate what she's saying, but the grand jury hears evidence from tons of witnesses. Some may be credible, some may not. And people have to realize just because you go in front of a grand jury don't mean you have the smoking gun.
Exactly. That's what I was saying too.
So and then you listen to the guy talk. If you listen to the interview carefully, it was a moment in that interview where Simone asked her something about evidence, and she kind of shifted the conversation. She didn't want to really talk about that, but you're talking to the media. So we asked specific questions because we want the answers that people want to know. Yeah. That question was never answered.
Okay. I never felt comfortable with her. I'll be honest. I hadn't looked her up. I didn't realize. Now, you said she was on Tasha K, or was her partner on Tasha K?
She was on Tasha K with Duty Low from OTF. She was the lawyer that was on there with the rapper. And then Tasha K also interviewed the young lady who made the claim against the rapper, but she initially went on her platform with this rapper. And what's the story with the OTF right now?
I'm not even familiar with him.
Lil Durk. Lil Durk is yes.
Oh, that's Lil Durk?
She represented Lil Durk. Before he got in this type of trouble, she was representing him on some business.
This is a mess.
So she's not a criminal attorney.
Why would you want to clout chase in a situation that is just so tragic? I was just saying last night, this whole storyline is tragic. If Diddy did even a portion of what they said he did, it's sad. So why put yourself involved in something like that for clout?
I'm gonna say two words, and I'm gonna sneeze real quick. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Gloria Aldrich. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying?
Yes. What about her? Look, she gets shit done. Like, I think that she and her daughter are ambulance chasers, no doubt. Celebrity ambulance chasers. But she gets results. People go to her for a reason.
Again, I don't know if people know this, and I'm giving you some exclusives because you're my girl. I'm giving you some exclusives. Okay. Gloria Aldrich had two victims, alleged victims in the R. Kelly case, and she did a whole press conference. Did you know that those are the only two victims that the jury didn't find R. Kelly guilty of?
Really?
Yes, and I spoke about it at the press conference in New York during the verdict. And I said to her, I say, the jury didn't believe your clients. They didn't believe them. Those were the only two victims that the jury didn't believe in the verdict form.
Wow. Interesting.
So that's why I say this to say that you have to scrutinize every lawsuit that is popping up. You got to scrutinize it. You got to ask the questions. And this whole book thing, and she's saying in the interview that we're about to release it, and then someone asked, do you have the ownership or rights to it? She said, well, 9/10 possession is 9/10 of the law. Wait a minute, what are you really saying?
Let me ask you this. I wish I could ask an attorney this, because I'm trying to understand. These people are acting as if they literally have Kim Porter's words and her flash drives, and they take her shit and then put it. I mean, let's just say they're telling the truth. So what they're trying to propose is that they have this information. It was given to them. They have published it. They're making all the money from it.
Well,
wouldn't they have to go ahead?
You touched on something very important. The Kim Porter has an estate.
Exactly.
They have executors of her estate.
Yep.
If this is a body of her work,
Right.
They need to produce a contract or something to show that they had legal right to even disseminate this, even if it's true. If it's
Right.
not true and it's fiction, then yeah, they don't have they don't have anything, nothing to worry about. But wouldn't you think the estate, if it was Michael Jackson, don't you think that his father, as a matter of
Exactly.
fact, Michael Jackson's father went after a publisher who tried to write a book, shut him down. So why wouldn't that be the same case here? Because they know it's fiction. I mean, what you say inside a courtroom is different than what you say on the street corner.
Right.
One is
Exactly.
under oath, the other one is they just freestyling.
Wow. I'm just amazed that people. So this lady, she has been doing interviews before she even before she even presented this guy. And what I said last night is I think all three of them are working together.
And that could be the case. And guess what? They could be working together. And what is the litmus test to see whether or not this stuff that's on this drive is actually from Kim Porter? Because who can substantiate that?
He claims, look at this. He said Shakira Stewart gave it to him. Shakira been
was
dead since 2008.
Exactly. Someone could have been sitting at the typewriter, or excuse me, I'm old, the keyboard, the computer, and
I said typewriter the other day.
Writing the whole book and just saying, well, I got this. This guy doesn't even say he knows of him for 30 years.
But
I know him.
In another interview, though, he said he met him and talked to him for a while. I mean, this whole thing about how do we know he's Frank Lucas's godson? That's the real question, too. You can say anything. And even if he was Frank Lucas's godson, and why he mad at Diddy for what Diddy's dad did?
Well, think about this. You got to have some kind of story to sell your book. You got to have something that people can sink their teeth into. We'll legitimize this guy and what he's trying to do right now. He needs something to legitimize himself. It's not like he has a body of work out there prior to this. I mean, you got to think about it. They're trying to... I just sit back and watch this stuff. I say, okay, what's the test at? You got to test, first of all, who's the ones always in front of the camera? And what are their motivations? And where do they come from?
Right.
Well, I know the
out
backstory.
The blue.
Right, out the blue. Yeah. So you got to really, and I'm not taking anything away from the indictment. But what I will say is this, and you guys got to think about this. Boy, I'm getting some tea today. If the election is going to happen in less than 5 days, the outcome of that election may change the direction of this case, because the U.S. Attorney of New York, if Trump wins, he gets replaced automatically. The Southern District of New York replaces the head of that office when the administration changes. That's always because he was appointed by a Democrat.
Yeah,
that's a cushion. That's one of the most prestigious jobs in the U.S. Attorney for New York is the AG for that office. They're gonna replace him. They're gonna replace him automatically. So now they make it. Now they have to, then whoever Trump or Harris appoints as the head of the Justice Department, they can nolla pros this case, or they can move forward with it. In the other case, all Trump cases are going away if he gets elected.
Right.
His federal cases are going away.
That's why he's running.
Well, people are not stupid.
Did you see? Okay, you know what? Let me show you something else real quick, and then we gotta. I want to show this. Let me see, since you brought up Trump. I don't know what was going on here. Hold on one second. This is too much for me. Was it this? Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Have you seen this, Dennis? Hold on. Oh wait, I don't think I shared sound.
Don't share out pictures now. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
Hold on. Wait, entire screen. Okay. Okay. So watch this real quick. Why? Oh, there it goes. Look. Why is he doing that?
I had to go. So, I had to go.
This is who y'all wanted.
So, I had to go.
They clip. Listen,
Why?
They clipped it. You gotta put the whole clip there. They clipped that out.
What do you mean they clipped it out? But I mean they clipped it, but it happened, right?
He was adjusting his mic, but they clipped it out. It was more. He was fixing his microphone. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna give you the full clip.
He was not adjusting. Look at this. He is not adjusting no damn microphone.
What was the context? What was the context behind what he was doing?
I had to go.
I don't know.
What was he saying? Right. That's you just answer your question. You don't know. So
I had to go.
No. I'm sorry. He is not adjusting a microphone, and he is literally demonstrating.
Oh, so he's just doing that for no reason.
No, they're laughing at him. He's an asshole.
So, I had to go.
Man, if we don't pull that clip up, we gotta pull the whole clip up. We're gonna pull the whole clip up. We're gonna pull the whole clip up.
I'll try to find it. We're gonna do an election watch night on Tuesday. I mean, I'll try to find the whole clip. If you have the whole clip, send it to me. Okay. Now, since you hear him, then I'm gonna kick you off like you always kick me off.
No, hold on. I have one other thing.
Isn't that disrespectful? Isn't that very disrespectful?
No. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew.
Yeah. Isn't that disrespectful? It's so childish, isn't it?
No, it's okay. I like it.
You like it? I don't.
No, but I gotta tell you something. It's very important.
Okay.
This is. I don't think you reported this.
What?
Is everyone watching?
Yeah. How did you do that? He dropped his own self. Oh my God. All right. How did you do that for yourself? How did you do that?
Well, all you have to do is basically just remove yourself like
that feels appropriate. It feels quite appropriate for you to be sitting backstage and I'm glad. That's exactly what you need to do, okay? Because I'm never coming to your house again because you're so disrespectful to me when I come over there to visit you.
Baby, come, baby. I actually cook you something too. I cook you something nice too. One of my special dishes.
What,
I got to say
wings?
something. No, you get the whole. Listen, you get the whole chicken. You get the whole chicken. The whole chicken.
Whatever.
But I'm doing some Saturday work. I'm installing a special device in my car right now, and another backup camera.
What you doing?
Some work. I'm doing some electronic work right now.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get back to my work, okay? Get the hell out of here. All right, now look, we're moving on. What's you back here saying?
I was fixing my face. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Goodbye. Bye, Dennis. Thank you for coming up. Bye. I get to kick his ass off like he's always doing me. He mistreats me so bad, okay? I can't. Now, look, we're back to this. Dennis, why are you still back there? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get out.
Oh, Bez. Let me see. Okay, I'm kicking you out. Goodbye. All right. Damn, this is hilarious. Okay. Now back to this bullshit. All right. Let me take that off. Okay, let's get back to our video presentation. Okay. All right. Let's get back into it.
Saying fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people who didn't care about him. You understand? It's not around today.
Right. So
Stewart from Def Jam Records.
You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or
well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not.
So why were you in court today?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court. So as we all know, if you don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous or do you feel cool?
God, I ain't never nervous. Only thing that's fair to me is God.
I know you did mention what was on the flash drive before. Would you be able to kind of go over that now? Or is that something that you can't?
I'm sorry. I can't listen to what he's saying because why can't his arms come all the way down to his side? It's hard for me to focus. Let me why is he walking like this? Okay, this is a problem. You cannot trust a man who cannot put his arms all the way down to his side. You can't trust him. I'm telling you. Pay attention. Watch him walk. It's not good. It's wrong.
I know you did mention what was on the flash drive before. Would you be able to kind of go over that?
Why is he walking like that? Why? God is not pleased. No one is. God is not pleased. His mama is not pleased with this. You can't watch this nigga walk. Hold on. Let me come back again. I don't understand why he walked like this. Why that man walk like this? And you see he looking like TD Jakes. I straight thought he was TD Jakes at first, but okay, let's listen. I'm going back we went back. Okay, let's listen to the rest of these questions. We got 2 more minutes, child. I don't know what they're saying. Why is his arms out like this? And even though they have him from the chest up, I see space. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Shit. I'm over here watching this shit. I can't with him. Him in that walk. Okay, I'm going back. I'm sorry. Let's watch him walk.
Any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous or do you feel cool?
God, I ain't never nervous. Only thing that's fair to me is God.
I know you did mention what was on the flash drive before. Would you be able to kind of go over that now?
Damn walk.
Or is that something that you can't discuss?
No, we're trying to go to discuss that now.
He's lying. He's a liar. Watch him walk. This proves he is a liar. Okay, watch him. This is how we know he lies. Because God won't even allow him to lay his arms down to his side. God is not pleased.
We'll be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book.
So it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily
Look at this
some of the
Negro.
stuff with the celebs that.
Stop doing that, man. Stop walking like it. You're not trustworthy.
Were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes. Nobody.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. Nothing.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's two different copies. That one was edited, and we have the original copy.
So you're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't.
Was a derivative work.
It was edited. The only way the family say that is because I forgot his name. I'll be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay, you've been in the industry since forever. Did you say somebody you worked at Def Jam? You cool with Tupac and you can't remember I'll Be Sure's name? Let me tell you something. I'll Be Sure, as I remember, only had a couple albums, right? The first one was The Bomb. I don't even know about anything about the other. He was The Bomb in Secret Garden. But I'll Be Sure, even though we may not have seen him putting out new music, maybe we have not seen him performing anywhere. He has been an executive for years. He is very connected within the industry. I want to say Quincy, his son, was named after Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones is like a godfather to Quincy, little Quincy. Like, I'll Be Sure is a staple in the business, honestly, behind the scenes. So you're not going to tell me that this Negro who cannot put his arms to his side is to be believed, and he couldn't remember I'll Be Sure his name. Didn't this Negro just testify? I mean, come on, what are we talking about here? You wrote about this Negro in your book. You forgot his name. You know why you forgot? Because you forgot your lines. You forgot your lines. That's why your attorney had to jump in and finish some of the lines. What y'all saying in this damn chat? Let's listen, child. Let's listen.
besides that, how they know? A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. And I'd like to see you apologize to the mother and the family for the picture being on front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So.
But there are 100 other books with the picture on it. We just saw it. Okay. 100 others. But okay, let's listen.
You know, they got to worry about
hit the like button, y'all.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
Right.
What?
When you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
Hold on, I gotta go back because I don't understand what he was saying there. Hold on. Okay.
To being on front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, you know, they got to worry about bigger things.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
Right.
When you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
Right. So, the book, do you think that now, do you think it'll ever be open to the public or?
Okay, I got a problem with this. He is suggesting that the kids didn't care about their mother until she died. That her kids should have done something to Diddy. How do you know? How these ain't old kids. Quincy's the oldest. Even if Quincy is 30, his mother died 6 years ago. So that would make him mid-20s if he's 30. I don't even think that boy is 30 years old. But you're talking about some children. They were supposed to jump on Diddy and beat him up because their mother was being beaten. How do you know that they even witnessed it? How do you know? How do you know what's going on? And what's that got to do with you doing the right thing? Over here lying on people, acting like you got a damn book from Shakir Stewart or whoever. Then it was a celebrity, female celebrity. Get out of here. Why would they choose him? That's the question. They would never choose him. A celebrity? Why would they choose him? He's saying he don't know Diddy at all. So how's the issue with Diddy personal? He's the godson of Frank Lucas. How we know? Like, this nigga is full of shit. And so is his partner, Todd.
after this, or?
That'll be the next thing. I've been contracted to go to Amazon and work out whatever legalities that may have existed prior so that we can republish the book.
Wow, so the public will get to see her actual words and thoughts.
So very soon, the actual unedited version. We'll be putting that out soon.
So I mean, I'm wondering, do you own the rights, I guess, or how does that work?
I guess on rights was given to me, right?
I say possession is not for the law.
Sorry, sir. You're wrong. You're wrong. Who gave it to you, nigga? Who gave it to you? You better prove they gave it to you. I hope you can prove they gave it to you, fool. Okay, so now we're gonna jump over. Y'all doing okay? Is y'all doing okay? We only been out here an hour. Okay, we're gonna be here for a minute, and I don't give a damn. Okay, I ain't got shit else to do. Well, I do. I should be cleaning. I should be doing some planning, but I'm not right now. But that's beside the point. I'm here to handle business. So I need your ass to hit the like button, damn it. Huh? Hey, lovely one. Hey, before a minute, I thought he was lovely one. Lovely one. I just told the people that when I first saw, this ain't the one I want to show first. I'm gonna show you when I thought he was when I thought he was TD Jakes. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay, let's watch this little interview. It's 11 minutes. Okay, and I'm gonna go grab my juice that I put in the freezer to make it like a slushy, and then I'm gonna pour it in a cup and get a straw. So you guys can watch this while it's going on. It's only gonna take me for like a minute, and it's gonna be so good and delicious. So I need to get it. Okay. Are you guys okay with that? Great. Okay, let's play this, okay, shall we?
Testified before a federal grand jury.
Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear it, you guys. Because I don't know if I shared it with sound. Let me just unshare it anyway. Do it again. Okay. Boom and boom. Okay. It should work now.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties. His name is Courtney Burgess, and he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties, and that 6 were males, 2 were females. The drive also included a manuscript of an alleged Kim Porter memoir, a memoir that her 4 kids insist is fake. Courtney Burgess told his story on a podcast before he told the grand jury today, and after he told the grand jury, and I mean immediately after, he booked it over to my set, and he and his attorney talked to me. I should tell you that he was very limited in how much detail he could go into about his testimony. And because the 8 people in the videos, the 8 celebrities in the videos were allegedly victims of sex crimes, we know who they are, but we will not be naming them, famous or not. Here now is my conversation with Courtney Burgess and Ariel Mitchell, who's his attorney, beginning with the question of whether the participants in the video even knew they were being recorded. Were there any cameras in places where you'd assume privacy, like bathrooms?
Well, I've never been in this house, but the picture, yes. That's where it took place, yes.
You're aware of surreptitious cameras that were recording in private places like bathrooms.
I didn't see the cameras. You could tell how the person was angled. I knew that it was a camera there because I was there. I was there. I don't know if the person was too tall, he was holding it or whatever, but I wasn't there.
May I ask you this, Courtney? And Ariel, you can jump in on this as well, but I want to hear from Courtney first. Your home was raided by federal authorities And I assume it is because of this material. Is that true?
I wouldn't say that. They just went to every one of them looking for me. They said, the paperwork said the 24th, that I had to be there the 28th, and then it was the 27th. I said, I can't make it there. That's tomorrow. So I don't know. From the look of it, it was 4 days.
And I want to be specific. When we talk about a raid, we're talking about when a subpoena is served for documents, a search warrant or an arrest warrant. In this situation, Mr. Burgess was not in any way, shape, or form had a search warrant or an arrest warrant issued for him. It was just them serving a subpoena. So when the federal government needs to serve a subpoena, they use the Marshal Service to come to all of your residences if you have more than one residence. So in this situation, they sent marshals to all of Mr. Burgess's residences, and that was somehow construed or understood or turned into a raid. But
understood by who, Ariel? This dude just said he got raided. He just said it. He didn't say the marshals came and served him a subpoena. That's not a raid. A subpoena. Look, I'm a layman. Okay, I don't know everything about the law. I didn't go to law school. But he's saying that he was raided. She's saying that they served him a subpoena. And then Chris Todd told us last night that they came with guns. Well, marshals wear guns, but that doesn't mean that they pulled them out on him. Like, it's ridiculous. So he keeps saying it's a raid. Why would he be dumb enough to say it's a raid if it wasn't? She's sitting here saying no, it wasn't a raid. A raid is if they come in there busting up some shit. He said, Chris Todd said they bust down his door. Now, did Chris Todd say that? Am I tripping? Didn't he just say last night that they broke down the man's door? They kicked it down. These people lie. She said they came to the house and served him a subpoena. That is not a freaking raid, sir. Give me a damn break. Okay, let's listen.
He did not face a raid. It was
wait. Diddy's baby said, and the feds do not subpoena you like that. Trust me, I know. Oh, Jesus. Y'all, I'm real bad. We're going to be here for a minute. So I ain't ate today. Can I eat my pizza, please? I'm going to eat my pizza while I'm here with you. Okay? It just came out. The air fryer just beeped. I'm just telling you. Okay, let's listen.
To serve him a subpoena.
Ariel, do you believe that the subpoenas were issued and executed based on the federal authorities' knowledge that these flash drives existed and had this kind of compromising material?
I think it was based on statements that Mr. Burgess made in a prior interview.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if they were. Right.
Sure.
Appear to
Let
be.
me rephrase it.
Based on, yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appeared to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all eight were victimized.
Yeah.
All of the people in the video were victims. All of them. All of them were inebriated. All of them. Okay. They're all victims, right? Okay, let's listen.
Meaning
Victim.
this was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
What did you see them doing, sir? You claim, well, he's going to get to it. Let's listen.
And of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
2 to 3. Also on the flash drives, Courtney, was what looked to be a manuscript written.
Yeah, that's the other thing, Diddy's baby oil. He claims he had the tapes, but he didn't watch them. As soon as he saw that the people were either getting naked, he said he turned it off. He couldn't watch because he can't watch men have sex with each other. In fact, he can't have he don't want to watch nobody have sex. But you didn't watch it, right? So you had these flash drives for like over a decade, 15 years. And they're coming forth now. I don't know how they found out you had these flash drives, but the federal government subpoenaed you to come in and talk to him.
It appears to be a woman who had taken Kim Porter's private journals and had written a book. Is that accurate?
We don't know.
I
don't know how. Yeah.
I don't know how, who wrote it, put it together, but
Wait a minute. What? You don't know who wrote it? Your friend wrote it, Chris Todd. He wrote it. This is why I said he TD Jakes Brown. Okay. I mean, yeah, Mr. Brown Jakes or whatever the hell. This man is a combo. He's a whole combo. Okay. He's a combo.
2 to 3. Also on the flash drives, Courtney, was what looked to be a manuscript written by, it appears to be a woman who had taken Kim Porter's private journals and had written a book. Is that accurate?
We don't know.
I
don't know how. Yeah.
I don't know how, who wrote it, put it together, but it was from her when I spoke to her.
What you received on the flash drives, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60, it's only about 54 pages. It was
sure, and in the beginning.
So that's a completed book. Hold on, let's see. Extra as fuck. Said respectfully, V, these are allegedly the videos that Kim took as insurance when she left Diddy. I think they would be pretty incriminating. But why would he have them? See, this is the problem. I'm not saying those types of videos don't exist. I believe they can exist. I believe if that man had if that man had 250 cameras in his house, I'm sure there's a lot of shit on them tapes. A lot of them. Okay? And I do believe that people were involved in bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that those types of tapes don't exist. My question is, why would you give them to him? Shakir Stewart gave them to him. She gave it to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend gave it to this dude. Why? She's not really a friend of his. He said he don't even know Diddy today, but he knew him before. These people are lying. Okay? They are lying. But let's listen.
It says, Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill.
Thank you, by the way, extra as fuck. I said your name. Here, let's go back because she's making a point how in the book it says it's a female. See, this is why it's bullshit. Listen, they can't get their lies straight.
I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
It's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Do you know who the woman is?
He had these flash drives for 15 years or more, and he didn't even read it. I thought you made your own book. You wrote a book using it. Get the fucking lies together. That is not what he said. We gonna break this shit down. Y'all got somewhere to be? We gonna be here for a minute. I keep trying to say we're gonna be here for a damn minute. I can't with the lies.
No.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete.
Hold on. Let's go back. Because I appreciate sis for saying it sounds like it's a woman. Now he don't even know who wrote it. So you mean to tell me that the woman who wrote up the shit, she gave it to Kim? Or she gave it to Shakir? She couldn't give it to Kim. Somebody wrote it up. Somehow it got in the hands of Shakir Stewart 15 years ago, before the girl even she died 10 years after supposedly she gave these flash drives to Shakir Stewart. So this other celebrity wrote up the notes. Why is the other celebrity writing up notes 15 years in advance? Why couldn't Kim write them up her damn self? And then she wrote it up, and what? She gave him to Shakir Stewart, and Shakir Stewart said he gonna hold it until after Kim die. But he dies first. Y'all gonna have to explain this shit to me. Y'all gonna have to explain this shit to me because none of this shit makes sense. I'm taking you on my errand, so I'm good. Yes, I love that too. When there's a good live going on, and I got places to go and things to do, I like to listen, and it makes it easier to move. Yeah, this is some bullshit. These people is lying. They lying, child. Okay, here we go.
The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
It's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Do you know who the woman is?
No.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete form. So I think just to make sure we have some clarity here, the manuscript that Mr. Burgess received was already in its complete form. It's not that he edited it or changed anything.
Got it.
He did give it to someone else who then edited it, but that's not how he received it.
Okay, so Ariel, did your client, Courtney, receive the book from the woman who seems to have written it, saying, I'm a woman of my word, and this book is going to make it to print?
I don't know if he received it from a man or a woman. He can answer that.
I received it from a man. I tell you, somebody she was dating.
Here's the other reason why I think he's saying that Shakir Stewart gave it to him. You know why he's saying that? Why y'all think he's saying that? That Shakir gave it to him. He's saying that because Shakir is dead. Thank you, Diddy's baby oil. Damn, you said it just as I. He's saying it because he's dead and he can't verify it. You can't verify shit with a dead man. You can't do it. You cannot verify shit with a dead man unless you are talking to Sloan Bella. Now, outside of that, you can't. That's right. Because he unalived, child. He is unalived. Okay? That's right, Butterfly. He can't talk. Yeah, he can't talk. He can't say shit. Wait. Siri Colette, did you say Krista can? That's true. Krista said the dead people was with us last night over here in Nyla's chat. He said Kim is there. Shakir Stewart is there. Shit. I mean, it sound like OJ was there last night. Natalie Wood was there. He be kicking it with a whole lot of dead folk. Okay. So there. Exactly, extra AF. Where is Sloan when you need her? Damn it, man. Okay. Yeah, he said, I see dead people. I see dead people. Shit. Okay. That's right. Emmett Till was there too. And his mama. Okay. Emmett and his mama was there as well. Okay. Shout out to Nyla. I just got that shit. Nyla was sitting up there with a straight face. She did a very good job of being balanced because these people crazy. Okay. She asked questions I would have asked, and I don't believe his ass, Anyway, let's listen.
Oh, if the notes from the book really were from Kim Porter.
It was, yes, because I spoke to her probably like 6 hours before I received it.
So you spoke to her 6 hours before you received it, and then Shakir Stewart delivered it to you 6 hours later. That's what we saying? And Kim said, thank you for keeping my shit for me. And if I die, release it. But what about that woman who wrote it up? Didn't she say she was going to have to release it? Or did the woman type up the shit after Kim was dead? Or did she do it 10 years before Kim was dead and then turned around and gave it to Shakir Stewart? And then Shakir Stewart gave it to him and then he turned around and gave it to Chris Todd. You better get the hell out of here with this bullshit.
You spoke to Kim Porter?
Yes.
So Kim Porter.
Just saying hi.
Okay.
Just saying hi.
Okay, Ariel, go ahead and give me clarity on the.
Can you go to 504's wall over there on that? Diddy's baby oil said, I wonder if my daddy was there. 504, can you take Diddy's baby oil over there to your wall, please? Nyla gonna be mad at me for sending everybody to her damn wall over there. She's gonna be pissed. Diddy's baby oil said, I was just wondering. Maybe my mom and daddy was over there too. Okay. I should have asked him. Anyway, let's listen.
Timeline.
No, I'm trying to get him to provide clarity of, was there a conversation with her?
No, I was talking to the person and he said, hold up, this is Courtney, be right here. Let me say something to him. He said, I know him, put me on speaker. Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later, somebody brought some...
Wait, hold on. Let's go back. What had happened, sir? What you say had happened?
You spoke to Kim Porter?
Yes.
So Kim Porter.
Just saying hi. Just saying hi. Then
Okay, Ariel, go ahead and give me clarity on the.
Kim got on the phone because Shakir put her on speaker, and she said, "Oh, let me speak to him. I know him. Hi. What's that got to do with them flash drives?" All she said was hi, and then 6 hours later, he was delivered 11 flash drives of bullshit.
Timeline.
No, I'm trying to get him to provide clarity of was there a conversation with
no,
her?
I was
or
talking
just-
to the person, and he said, "Hold up, this is Courtney. Be right here. Let me say something to him." He said, "I know him. Put me on speaker." Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later,
Then
somebody
later.
brought somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right. Before I left.
You see how she coaching him on the fucking spot? They didn't do a good job of prepping prior to this interview. God only knows what happened in front of a grand jury, if that even happened. I thought grand juries were so secret you ain't supposed to come out there talking about it. But anywho, but he has. Shit, if he said he was raided and all the marshals did was come and serve him, how we know he was really in front of a grand jury and not sitting somewhere talking to a panel of DAs? I don't believe this man or this lady, because she straight up coached him that she's trying to bring him back to the story they discussed. Ain't nobody crazy. Hit the like button, y'all, please. Thank you.
I left ATL.
You left ATL.
To the best of your knowledge, Courtney, do you believe that the manuscript is truly based on Kim Porter's diaries? Because there is a lot of dialogue in there. It is pages and pages of actual dialogue, which, I mean, I can't remember breakfast today, let alone dialogue from 5, 10, 15, and 20.
Didn't we talk about that? Lady 747 said, VLenore, you and I share a brain. I'm always thinking what you're saying. Somebody got to say it. You know what I mean? A lady 747, we just got to get it out, right? We just got to get it out. We just got to put it out there, because these people be getting on my nerves with these lies. I'm telling you, I can feel it in my bones. But anyway, this fool right here is still over here lying. Let me go back. He said it is her words because she called and said hi. But he didn't read it. How couldn't he know it's real if he didn't read it? And when we were reading it, didn't I say there's so much dialogue in here? How she remember everything that was said precisely. And she had so much shit happen. The things that are highlighted in this book, I'm sure they don't even measure up to what really happened in her life. Okay, let's hear this again. It's almost done. It's 3 more minutes, y'all.
This is Courtney. Be right here. Let me say something to him. He said, "I know him. Put me on speaker." Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later, somebody brought somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right. Before I left ATL.
Right.
To the best of your knowledge, Courtney, do you believe that the manuscript is truly based on Kim Porter's diaries? Because there is a lot of dialogue in there. It is pages and pages of actual dialogue, which, I mean, I can't remember breakfast today, let alone dialogue from 5, 10, 15, and 20 years ago.
Tell him to close his mouth until it's time for him to speak. Tell him he can't put his hands down to his side, and he can't keep his mouth closed when he ain't talking. This man is deformed. This man has disabilities. So we have to be kind, okay? We have to be kind. Let's listen. And he knows that the book is real, but he didn't read it. He created the book. I'm going to show you. He has the actual book that he created before, but he didn't even read his own book. He didn't. But we're going to get there. Let's listen.
I guess this is a woman's scar.
Oh, she was.
You understand? Maybe,
Yeah.
what she been through. It's, I'm not a woman, so I'm just going by
You are a bitch.
how you.
But
I got
you
female
are
friends.
a bitch. Okay? But you are a bitch. You may not be a woman, but you a bitch ass nigga. Okay? So you in the family. You a distant cousin. Okay? Mm-mm.
Friends and relatives, they always come to the house scoring because what went on in a relationship, and you can't, when you're scoring, you can't forget it.
Important to stop down here for.
Hold on, y'all. I was buffering. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Any crimes, and so far everything against him is an allegation until it is proven in a court of law and a jury either decides or he decides to sign a plea deal to any of these crimes. But at this point in the story, Sean Combs is not guilty of any crimes. He is currently under indictment. He is currently being held on bail. But if you're at all curious about how Courtney Burgess feels about Diddy today, I asked him about that too. And here's what he had to say. Your lawyer just said, the story the tapes tell are the story of Diddy from the last several decades. And I know that you've known Diddy for a very long time. Can you describe what that story is?
Did she just say you have known Diddy for quite some time? And did he just shake his head? Yes. I thought he didn't know this man. Did she? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This bullshit right here. I'm going back. We got to hear her say this shit again.
Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Your lawyer just said, the story the tapes tell are the story of Diddy from the last several decades. And I know that you've known Diddy for a very long time. Can you describe what that story is based on what you now know to be true?
And the attorney didn't even stop it. Neither one of them caught that shit. She said, I know you have known Diddy for quite some time.
Several decades of Diddy's behavior and the reason he's now sitting in lockup?
I think I've been doing it for 35 years. I think we probably entered the music business at the same.
You said you've known him for about 35 years. But when you get outside after, and this is all the same day because she got on the same outfit and he still got on TD Jakes' suit. So he leaves out of the court and says he ain't never met Diddy. He don't know Diddy. He knows of Diddy. He says in another interview that we're going to listen to that he met him one time 30 years ago. This man is a liar. Do you understand me? He's a liar. And Chris Todd is too.
Same time he entered with Uptown, I entered into Big B, Atlantic. At the time, I guess he was ambitious. He was then from ambitious went to doing anything, and then from doing anything to didn't care about nobody, who he could beat, and then he ended up turning into Lucifer. Today, I would look at him. I know y'all call him Diddy or Puffy. I call him Lucifer.
The lies you tell. Okay. The lies you tell, Negro. Okay, now let's get over here to this one. This one is with the Sean, what's his name? Atwood. The Sean Atwood interview. Oh, this is just a clip of it. Okay, well, let's see what this clip is. Actually, I wanted to see the interview though. Do y'all want to see the interview? Because I do. Let me see. I do. I want to see what'd you say? V, so how do you think he got the flash drives? Bought them or stole them? He probably created them. I don't believe they're real at all. Not even a little bit. Because why would they choose him to give it to? He's a liar. He didn't have no shit. He created some shit. When they start showing pictures, that's why I want to watch this other the video, the interview with you guys, because he shows pictures and stuff, acting as if he got these pictures and that the pictures are showing something crazy happening. The pictures I've seen didn't. Wait, Scorpio chick, what you say? V, you should reach out to this clown and see if he'll do an interview with you. So, child, they ain't gonna come over here. I bet they wouldn't. I might try though. I might have to hide this video. This video might have to go on members only. But yeah, I'm down with it. Because the shit is shaky. Okay. The shit is all the way shaky as hell. Let me see. Where is the actual video? Which one? I just saw it last night. Courtney Burgess. No, that's not it. It was like a long video. Did he take it down? Courtney Burgess. Okay. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Yep.
Well, that bottle right there, don't let girls drink that.
This is it. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Now we're moving on to this bullshit. Okay. We want to watch the whole thing. Oh, no. Nyla showed one yesterday. I wanted to watch up into the point where, remember when they got into it? The interviewer, when they got in, he and the other guy got into it. I was with the guy. Now he cleaned it up good because he didn't want to scare his interviewer off. I mean his interviewee, his guest off. But I was with him. What was that man's name? What is that man's name he interviewed with? I did see where Garagos doesn't believe him either. Where's that interview, y'all, that Nyla had yesterday? Because I wanted to see that part again. Damn it. Is this it? Oh, yeah, Lionel B. I think that's who it was, right? Was that Lionel B? Oh, Too Strong.
Converse is tied up like Gilliam.
Thank y'all.
But he take off running. You understand? Pockets, Nas, they
I never heard
exchange
of
friendly
him.
words. They hug.
Too Strong. That's the name of the channel. Is that the name of the channel? Let me look up the channel. Ah, there we go. Thank y'all. I'd never heard of that man before. Is this it? Diddy unalive his bodyguard. That's another one. Where's the... Sheesh. Oh, there. No. Where is it? Oh, they got TDJX on here. Hey, Too Strong. I didn't know nothing about no Too Strong. Where is this thing, y'all? Where's the guy? Wait, they had Jaguar on too? Where's the one with old boy? Hold on. Y'all, I don't see it. Does anybody know? Is it gone? No. Where is it, y'all? I don't see it, man. Was it an upload? Or was it the live? Why do that? Oh shit, I mean do that. Oh, is this it? Courtney B. This is it. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys.
We have a very special guest today, Courtney B. And Courtney B
I'll be
is
right
an
back.
entertainment manager, and he has quite a resume. Courtney, you want to give us a little bit of rundown of some of the artists you've worked with in the past?
What's going on? This is Courtney B from New Jersey, Brick City. I started out in entertainment business managing and producing. I got a phone call from my old childhood friend, Tane One. May he rest in peace. He was over at Big Beat Atlantic with Craig Kelman. So I came over to help him out with his deal called the Artifacts. At the same time, I went from working with Tane One to Busta Rhymes and a song he did called Come On with the Come On, Get Down with the Get Down.
Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. Ain't no time for the dilly dally pally, throw a match in the gasoline alley.
From there, nonstop me, I ended up working with Nelly. A guy named Slim came from St. Louis representing for Nelly. Country Grandma got him a deal with Universal Records. Same thing, I ran on, to my old childhood friend Tupac one day up in New York. And he asked what I was up to. I said, just trying to get out this deal, trying to make this money. So he told me, come on, sit, let me see what he got. I let me hear some of my music. It's 2 tracks called Hail Mary.
Come with me, Hail Mary, run quick, see what do we have here.
And we went from there till we stayed in contact. When he was out in LA, keeping in contact with me, telling me how he felt about being out there, that I should come out there. I came out there, I stayed out there with Eliza, that was his manager. At the same time, Hussein Fatal was ran into little obstacles, crashing his Land Cruiser, walking into the club with a gun. So he went home.
Legacy Moon.
You understand? So he called me like, yo, Hussein Fatal coming home, come back to Jersey, get him a deal. I said, cool. So I went up to Montclair. I met with a producer named Buff. And Buff worked on his demo while I went up to the label. At the same time, Lil' Kim was coming over to Big Beat Atlantic. So I couldn't bring him in. That was a dead end. So I took him up to Sony. While I was up at Sony, Awanda Booth from Relativity called. Said, bring that project over here. So I went back home, got the demo together. Got him a deal in 16 days. From there, I was running Hurricane Chris, A-Bay around. Touring for him, helping him do shows. I'm that type of manager. If you need it, I'm there.
So Get Down, did get down? Is that one you're talking about? 911 is a joke? Is that what you're talking about, the song you did work on?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but as he was saying some of this stuff about what he's done, when he says that he was a producer on Hail Mary and all that, his name ain't on there. Now, in this interview, he says, because this guy is questioning him about being called in front of the federal, grand jury. And he says he couldn't find the information. That his PI was looking it up, couldn't find it, right? And he said, well, you don't know my name. He's like, what you mean? He's like, did you lie about your name? He said, you don't know my name. He's like, what's my name? He said, Courtney Burgess. He said, that's my entertainment name. Okay. Then I'm guessing if Hail Mary is a song that you produce, your entertainment, this is me thinking, your entertainment name would be listed as a producer. He is not. He is not listed as a producer, just so we're clear. But okay, let's listen.
Okay, and then Hail Mary and Hey Baby.
Yeah.
See, I know a little something.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, from there, I was working with Benny Siegel at this little, he returned home, did a couple of tours, had a couple of shows called Guess Who's Back. That was the name of the tour. Little things from there. But I always been on the road. Back then, in the early 90s, I was at Symphony Hall with Jay-Z. That's when I first met Jay-Z and Queen Latifah. I see Pac again.
So let's get right into this. How did you come Well, first of all, do you have the P Diddy tapes, and then I want to talk about the book too.
Oh, coming up on that time, Pac used to date almost all the girls before Diddy did.
Mm-hmm.
So this particular one, Kim Porter, one day I saw her out for lunch. She was at Uptown Records, and then she had left. And she said, how Pac doing? I said, he's still doing good. So she said, then again, I seen her again. She said, sad, I heard what happened to Pac. So I said, look, she said, you and Diddy settle y'all different. I said, no. And we ain't gonna never settle it. So she said, I'm working on something. I can help you out with it. I said, okay. So later on, before she got sick, 6 months before she got sick, somebody got me an email, came into my email that someone sent me some flash drives. I was at down at Rockefeller Center, next door to Atlantic Records. So
let me stop for a second because I had to go back and refer to it. Chapter 6 in the book that he wrote. I'm sorry, the book that he got off the flash drive that he didn't read, but he published first and only sold 3 copies, and then turned it over and gave it to Chris Todd, and Chris Todd published it. And anywho, this said book, chapter 6, page 14, says, when I met Pac, Sean and I had an open relationship, and yes, I slept with Pac. So you were with Diddy when you met Tupac. And since you had an open relationship, that means y'all were in relationship, which means you were actually in relationship with Puffy before you met Pac and slept with him. Is that what he just said, Black but not bitter? That it was emailed to him? Child, let me look. I know he's a fool. This book he wrote, but he didn't read it. How do you write books and don't read them, though?
From there, but I always been on the road. Back then, in the early 90s, I was at Symphony Hall with Jay-Z. That's when I first met Jay-Z and Queen Latifah. And, I seen Pac again.
So let's get right into this. How did you come? Well, first of all, do you have the P Diddy tapes, and then I want to talk about the book too.
Oh, coming up on that time, Pac used to date almost all the girls before Diddy did. So this particular one, Kim Porter, one day I saw her out for lunch. She was at Uptown Records, and she had left. And she said, how Pac doing? I said, he's still doing good. So she said, then again, I seen her again. She said, sad, I heard what happened to Pac. So I said, look, she said, you and Diddy settle y'all different. I said, no. And we ain't gonna never settle it. So she said, I'm working on something. I can help you out with it. I said, okay. So later on, before she got sick, 6 months before she got sick, somebody got me an email, came into my email that someone sent me some flash drives. I was at down at Rockefeller Center, next door to Atlantic Records. So I met them, got the flash drives and everything, 11 flash drives. So I didn't pay no mind. So when she passed away, that's when I got the phone call, said, what you do with the stuff? I said, I did something with it. I'll get back to you. So I went to look at it. Then I see all the parties, all the sexual stuff. I didn't watch too much of it because 2 men having sex, threesomes, and I ain't into watching men having sex or watching a man.
Let me make sure I got this right. He got a book that he didn't read, and he got videos that he didn't watch. Is that right? Huh? Is that how that went? That's what I heard. I heard you didn't read the book, and I heard that you didn't watch the videos. Okay.
So you actually had the physical drives.
Yes.
And you got them from who directly?
I can't really reveal the name, but it came from her inner circle, her.
Okay. Now, did Kim know that you had the flash drive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She was well in good health when I got the flash drive.
And what did she think about you having the flash drive?
6 months before she got sick, Somebody got me an email, came into my email that someone sent me some flash drives of that.
I'm sorry. Did he just say 6 months before she became ill? But I promise you, we're going to get to another interview where he says Shakira Stewart gave him these flash drives. Gave them to him. Not emailed him, because you're right, Black but not better. You can't email no damn flash drive now. Okay? But he's now saying he got it 6 months before she died. But Shakira Stewart died 10 years prior. See, that's why you got to watch.
Down at Rockefeller Center, next door to Atlantic Records. So I met them, got the flash drives and everything, 11 flash drives. So I didn't pay no mind. So when she passed away, that's when I got the phone call saying, "What you do with the stuff?" I said, "I did something with it. I'll get back to you." So I went to look at it. Then I see all the parties, all the sexual stuff. I didn't watch too much of it because two men having sex, threesomes, and I ain't into watching men having sex or watching a man have sex.
So you actually had the physical.
Thank you, Natty
drives.
Spencer, for the cash
And you
app.
got them from who directly?
I can't really reveal the name, but it came from her inner circle, her.
Okay. Now, did Kim know that you had the flash drive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She was well in good health when I got the flash drive.
And what did she think about you having the flash drive? So did she know you? Did she try? I mean,
she said she gave Cassidy some stuff as well. So she said, "I need some of it too." I think what it was, Kim was tired. You understand?
Okay, so Kim gave the shit to Cassie, and she gave the shit to you, but she didn't give them to you. Somebody else did. Where's the famous female person that was involved in the mix and gave somebody something? Where's that person?
And Puffy gave her a good life. You know, we all know that. Nice house, money, car. But sometimes some females need more than that.
Well, minus the beat downs. So I'm pretty sure he's beating her too, but go ahead.
Yeah, the verbal, the disrespect for getting her girlfriend pregnant, having Cassie in the house, sleeping with Cassie was in the house with her, lying that J-Lo just was a publicity stunt. You understand?
Right.
And actually young boys.
Can you talk about what you saw on these flash drives?
I seen J-Lo jabbing herself with a dildo or some type of sex object. I seen one had Game the rapper walked around Diddy at a party, and Justin had to be no more than 15 or 16. Could have been 16. He was saying happy birthday. And the bottle was in his hand. Wouldn't nobody drink out of it, but he gave it to Justin. When Justin drunk it, he was gone. Like,
is that the one when he dropped down to his knees to drink it first? Like he was doing some kind of...
Right.
What was up with the dropping down to the knees? Was that a ritual or just...
My thoughts, I don't know what was in the bottle, but I believe it probably could have been GHB. That's a tranquilizer. You know, if you drink that, I could say go to the bank and withdraw your money out. You go to the bank and withdraw your money out.
Right. You do. You under my control now. If you...
Let's stop for a second, because I want to show the video. Let me make it bigger. The video he just showed. Look, watch the video that's about to pop up.
Be no more than 15 or 16. Could have been 16. He was saying happy birthday. And the bottle was in his hand. Wouldn't nobody drink out of it, but he gave it to Justin.
So
Justin,
how you know how old Justin is? I mean, we probably could try to figure it out. Like, when did he have his hair like this or what have you, right? But them giving him a drink. Okay, let's be honest. Let's say he is around 17, 18 years old. You ain't never had I told y'all, me and my friend Kimmy, the one that just passed not too long ago. You know, I got drunk in high school, and I told y'all that story about when I got drunk. But it happens, and sometimes your older friends, cousins, whatever, give you something to drink, right? Is that right? No, but it happens all the time. My thing is this picture alone, seeing Justin drunk or high or whatever the hell's going on, does not, I mean, unless we know for a fact that he was underage for sure, then, you know, it's not a big deal.
Is that the one when he dropped down to his knees?
He dropped down to his knees because he's high and drunk. Okay. That's why. Okay. We don't know anything else about what's going on here. Is this your proof of something? Okay, let's listen.
At first, like he was doing some kind of What was up with the dropping down to the knees? Was that a ritual or just
my thoughts? I don't know what was in the bottle, but I believe it probably could have been GHB. That's a tranquilizer. You know, if you drink that, I could say go to the bank and withdraw your money out. You go to the bank and withdraw your money out.
Right. You under my control now. If you So is that the same stuff that was in that baby oil stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. See, everybody think that wasn't a sex thing. That was something that you squirted on somebody who you want to take control. But it was for sale. You're talking about 1,000 bottles, that's at least almost 10 kilos. You understand? That's 10 kilos. And you don't got to put a cap. All you need is a cap in the drink. They go on a couple of squirts on the body, it dissolve into your body. It's like, what's that drug for? Spanish fly. But it's worth it.
Yeah. Like an advancement. So I wonder if and I haven't double checked yet, you know, on his latest paperwork, but it seemed like they would have charged him with that too, right?
Well, I don't know if they charged him. I found out what it was, but you know, of course they probably suspicious what it was. They had that much baby oil and plus lubricant. You understand? You don't need both. You understand?
Well, as many people going around saying that it got the stuff in it if they haven't already confirmed it themselves. I mean, I'm sure right now they have, you know what I'm saying? So it should be some charges coming up against him. So tell me about the book. How did you come about the book and how did that whole thing develop before it was actually published?
Well, after her death, I got the phone call. Best friend of hers called me and said, what you do with the book? I mean, do with the flash drive. I said, let me check it out. I said, I'll get back to you. So I ran.
Hold on. Who called you? I need to understand this. Who called you?
Of course, they probably suspicious what it was. They had that much baby oil and plus lubricant. You understand? You don't need both. You understand?
Wait, I'm sorry. You don't need both. People be using baby oil as lubricant. I'm just asking. Do they? Makeup lover, that's what I was talking about. He's talking about these kilos and shit. Yeah, let me go back because he says one number here and he says a different number on another.
Nobody drink out of it, but he gave it to Justin. When Justin drunk it, he was gone. Like,
is that the one when he dropped down to his knees to drink it first?
If you weren't there, sir, how do you know when he drank it, he was gone? Is there a full video that shows he drank that and then he passed out? Huh? Give me a damn break. Let's listen.
First, like he was doing some kind of What was up with the dropping down to the knees? Was that a ritual or just
my thoughts? I don't know what was in the bottle, but I believe it probably could have been GHB. That's a tranquilizer. You know, if you drink that, I could say go to the bank and withdraw your money out. You go to the bank and withdraw your money out.
Right. You under my control now. So is that the same stuff that was in that baby oil stuff?
Yes. Yes. See, everybody think that wasn't a sex thing. That was something that you squirted on somebody who you want to take control. But it was for sale. You're talking about 1,000 bottles, that's at least almost 10 kilos.
Okay, that's 10 kilos. Okay. Now, with that stated, he knows an awful lot about this shit for him not to have been there and to know how much Diddy had. And now he's speculating that Diddy was selling it. I don't know if he was or wasn't. The problem is, what's your proof? You're talking very confidently here about some shit that you weren't even around to see. You weren't around any of this. Anywho, wait. Makeup Lover say, is he aware that kilos are like this fool making shit up and GHB ain't no damn tranquilizer?
You understand? That's 10 kilos.
10
You don't got to
kilos.
put a cap. All you need is a cap in the drink.
Remember
They
that.
go on a couple of squirts on the body, it dissolves into your body. It's like, what's that drug for? Spanish fly, but it's worse.
Yeah, like an advancement. So I wonder if and I haven't double checked yet, on his latest paperwork, but it seemed like they would have charged him with that too, right?
Well, I don't know if they charged him. I found out what it was, but of course they probably were suspicious what it was. They had that much baby oil plus lubricant. You understand? You don't need both. You understand?
Well, as many people.
No, I don't understand. I don't think people are using baby oil as lubricant. I don't know what you men do, but I don't want no baby oil. That's not good for my pH balance. The hell? No, you sound like a fool over here speculating, talking shit.
Going around saying that it got the stuff in it if they haven't already confirmed it themselves. I mean, I'm sure right now they have. You know what I'm saying? So it should be some charges coming up against him. So tell me about the book. How did you come about the book, and how did that whole thing develop before it was actually published?
Well, after her death, I got the phone call. Best friend of hers called me, said, "What you do with the book? I mean, do with the flash drive." I said,
"Wait a minute. What friend called you? You're skipping over that a little bit. What?
The stuff in it if they haven't already confirmed it themselves. I mean, I'm sure right now they have. You know what I'm saying? So it should be some charges coming up against him. So tell me about the book. How did you come about the book, and how did that whole thing develop before it was actually published?
Okay.
Well, after her death, I got the phone call.
You got the phone call from who?
Best friend of hers called me, said, "What you do with the book? I mean, do with the flash drive?" I said, "Let me check it out." I said, "I'll get back to you." So I ran into press with it.
So let's get this straight. Who called you? Because if Shakir Stewart gave it to you, he dead. So you mean to tell me, and Kim dead. So you mean to tell me that Kim knew you had it? Shakir Stewart gave it to you, so he knew you had it. Somebody else knew? Because they dead now. Both of them dead. So who gave it? Who called you? Who else knew you had the flash drives? Because I thought it was a secret. I thought the whole point of you having the flash drives is so that the shit could come out if something were to ever happen to her. This shit doesn't make any sense. Am I tripping? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm tripping. Put a 3 if I am not.
And this was released right here.
Huh? So you released a book right here called Tell It All by Jamal Millwood. Excuse me. So you came up with the name Jamal Millwood because I thought Chris Todd told us that this was all a nod to Tupac. Now, I don't know why Tupac has to be dedicated or we got to highlight and discuss Tupac. Actually, there's only one chapter about Tupac in here, and it's very brief. So why would you dedicate? Because that's what I feel. I feel like if you go out of your way to name to choose this particular name, which is associated with Tupac, what the hell does that have to do with Kim? And Chris Todd said he did it. But okay, whatever, y'all. He said he added the T, though.
Just did the butt plugs in the back.
So he has a book called Tell It All. It's about Kim Porter, but he puts butt plugs on the back. What's that got to do with anything? What's Diddy's butt plugs? What does that have to do with Kimmy? I'm trying to understand this connection. Oh, allegedly Harmon. Oh. Tupac wrote the book. That's what happened. Got it. Oh, that's a different one. Diddy's Baby Oil said Courtney wrote a book about Tupac too. This isn't this book though, right? Here, let's listen.
So when we did that, I just showed I did it. She said, "Oh, good," but I wasn't pressed for it. You understand? I wasn't pressed to push the books or do this.
But who in the hell has a book that they haven't even read? It's your book. It's your book, really. If she gave you, well, not really, but you're the one who put it together and you want us to believe you didn't write it. And you're out here doing, you didn't read it. And you're out here doing interviews about it. None of this shit makes sense. Okay? I'm just saying, let's listen
to that, because my thing, whatever he did, he in jail for what he did. My out beef for him is more about generation beef. Before me and him was born. You understand? My guy.
So you mad at Diddy for some shit that he wasn't even living for. Diddy got enough shit that he accomplished and fucked up while he was living, since he been born. Like that should be, that's what we talking about today. We're not talking about what his daddy did. Okay, we ain't got nothing to do with that. But you got something to do with it. Why? Because you're about to tell us that Frank Lucas was your goddaddy. Now, I don't know what proof we have of that, but again, is Frank dead yet? Last I checked, he was in that damn wheelchair, old as hell, trying to sue people. Is he dead? Let me look. Oh, and by the way, a lady 747, I saw the link to LinkedIn. Hold on one second. Oh. Babe, hey, black but not bitter girl. I know who that was, child. I'm just saying. Oh, it's in the chat? Is that what you're saying? That was 2 hours ago. I'm sorry. Since I'm just now seeing the message. Anywho, black but not bitter. I'm just seeing the message, babe. What's what to say? Oh, I looked up his LinkedIn. Thank you, lady 747. But he's LinkedIn, and neither of them talk about being in the music industry. Got shit he accomplished. He went to Clark for 3 years. He ain't did nothing. Oh no, girl. No. It's your fault. I'm sorry. Oh no. Okay. So he's about to tell us that he's mad at Diddy for some shit his daddy did to his to his godfather that we don't even know if it was his godfather. Yet another man who may be dead or incapacitated enough to follow the lies he's out here telling, child.
Father Frank Lucas, his father, it starts back from there. Then when we both ran into each other in the music business, he didn't know of me until he found out that I was with Tupac when Lil Kim was up at Relativity at Big Beat. So that's when he found out.
You promoted the book. I'm sorry, you not wrote the book, but
I dropped it from flash drive straight into the book.
Okay, and so
and didn't even read it. Does this make sense? He said he didn't read. I want y'all to. Oh, he passed in 2019. Why all his witnesses, all of his character witnesses are dead. They are unalive. It's crazy.
That's where all those pictures and everything came from that was in the book.
Right.
And that was all you're doing.
No, I was responsible for the cover.
Okay.
You understand? Because y'all call him Diddy, I'll call him the director. That you got to sit on his lap to get.
Oh, my bad. I thought you called him Lucifer. Child, I'm tripping. I thought you called him Lucifer. We call him Diddy. I could have sworn that's what he had told us. No, he calls him the director because you must sit in his lap. Oh, I got it. So now let's hear this again. You call him what?
When Lil' Kim was up at Relativity at Bigby. So that's when he found out.
You promoted the book. I mean, I'm sorry, you wrote the book, but
I dropped it from flash drive straight into the book.
Okay.
And so that's where all those pictures and everything came from that was in the book.
Right.
And that was all you're doing.
No, I was responsible for the cover.
Okay. He was responsible for the cover. He put together a cover for a book he didn't read. So he just knew what the vision should be, even though he don't know what the fuck was in the book. Okay, I'm just saying, because he didn't read it. He just wrote it.
Okay.
You understand? Because y'all call him Diddy, I'll call him the director. That you got to sit on his lap to get for him to say action. If you ain't sitting on his lap, you're not getting action. That's what the chair represents. This represents the butt plugs I seen him using in the video.
So you saw him using butt plugs, so it made sense to put them on the back of the cover. I don't know why, but okay. Got it.
How many flash drives did you have?
11.
11. So out of those 11 flash drives, it had to been, I would say, hundreds of celebrities, at least 100 different okay, 50. How many other people did you see besides J-Lo? Who else you say you saw on there?
Cassie, Mary J.
The Mary J. He's talking about that video where you see Mary J. I saw it recently, where she goes, they're at some party or something, and she goes to hug him, and I guess she has a vape in her hand, whatever. She looks a little tipsy or whatever. I don't know what that's a sign of. I don't know what that's evidence of. She's at a party having a good time. She's at a party partaking in legal substances like alcohol and the vape, which I'm guessing probably has some THC in it, right? So that's the problem. Yes, Nola, your girl. He went by shoot, the thing moves so fast. Yes, Nola, your girl. That's my point. He called him Lucifer. He said we call him Lucifer. He or we call him Diddy. He calls him Lucifer. Now he calls him the director. So
Danny Boy.
Okay.
Now, Danny Boy, just so we're clear, I think he was signed to Death Row. He had come out not too long ago and told everybody that he was coming out of the closet. I think people suspected that he was gay, but he didn't come out of the closet until, years later. And so now they're saying that he was kicking it with Diddy and them. But I'm just trying to understand, how did he do that when he was with Death Row and they were all enemies? Anyway, I don't know how. I'm not saying it's not true. Just saying. Danny Boy was he was a singer, actually. He is a singer. He can sing. And he was on Death Row. Death Row was rappers and stuff, but he was like gonna be like their first, like their singer kind of thing. And he did little features here and there, but I don't think anything really kicked off for him. And so he has told his story before. So he's saying he saw Danny Boy. And I feel like he saw things. He saw nothing. That's what I believe. I don't believe he saw anything, but we'll find out, won't we?
Danny Boy is.
I heard that before. I don't, you know, I've been so far away from hip hop, I forgot, but I have heard that name, Danny Boy.
Danny Boy back then, he looked like he was about 16. They both was banging him out.
So do you have like pictures or images of
Who
any
is
of this?
they both? Who was banging him out? Diddy and Mary J? Sure.
Stuff.
Yeah, I got Justin Bieber, Will Smith's son. What his name is.
Black Banana said, Mama calls him Clay, I'ma call him Clay, right? Cassius Clay. Look, by the way, I got a friend too. And I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. It's just that he become Muslim and he had a very intricate name. Like it was I couldn't remember it. Two, I don't know if I could say it right. Like it was too much. I said, Spencer, you Spencer, okay? Your mama call you Spencer, I'm gonna call you Spencer. Me and him we went to elementary school together. All of elementary, all of high school together. You Spencer to me, okay? You always gonna be. I mean, no disrespect, Spud, and we called him Spud, as a nickname. He's Spud to me, okay? He's Spencer or Spud, but that other name, I mean, no disrespect. I just don't know what the hell it is. That's all. But okay, let's listen.
Other females naked on the table. They like they was young. He was eating off them. A lot of entertainments in there.
So it sounds like you saw a party, and I have heard of. Now I've never attended, but you know there are parties and stuff where people will have naked women on the table and they have sushi on their body. Now I don't know who the hell is eating this food, because I would have no parts of it. I don't even want you breathing over my damn food before I get it. I like to be first in line for a buffet style dinner. I don't want you touching my shit because I don't know if you wash your hands. And now I don't want my food on a naked ass body. And I don't even know if they washed your ass, let alone their hands. And you think I want their food, that's my food on some titties? No, I don't want none. Food on the cooch? No, ma'am. I don't want shit on you. Do you understand me? That no, ma'am. No, sir. So, but anywho, they have parties like that. They do. And it sounds like he's describing what he's also heard other people like Allie, like even Tanea. Well, I don't think she said anything about people eating food off the bodies, but we had heard that. Again, you have not proven that something crazy was going on. Now, we know something crazy was going on, but you don't have proof of it. You're just talking shit. You're just out here getting attention. You're just out here trying to sell a book.
To say not as much as everybody see, it's more. I seen Kobe Bryant at one. May he rest in peace.
What was he doing?
He was partying at the time. It was
not a human charcuterie board. Not charcuterie, but charcuterie. I can't. I cannot. Okay, let's listen.
It was that when it got to like the sex thing, I seen one with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was with him. They was in the bathroom. He made him drink mouthwash, but he called his bodyguard to make sure he didn't pour it out. Like you could hear that.
He is talking about another video that we can also watch where Diddy and Kevin Hart are like in a bathroom, but other people are there and they're filming it. So it's not like it's private. It's not like anything crazy was going on. All what's happening was Kevin and Diddy talking shit, playing around. And then he said, come on, we got to get our mouthwash on. It was, Diddy's not funny to me anyway, but he's trying to, I don't know what he was doing. It was weird, but they were just playing around. You're talking about shit we all know. This is why I say this is stupid. because we've all heard many of the stories they put in there. Some of the shit I feel they made up to put in there. Just like now he is referencing some shit where you didn't see Kevin Hart doing anything at all, but considering washing his mouth out with Listerine. It was Listerine. I can tell you what it was. It was like the mint flavored Listerine. I'm telling you, I saw it. We'll watch it together. These people are a mess. You hear me?
You see on there, you can't. It's different. He telling you, watch him, make sure he don't pour nothing out. So, and it showed that a hostess coming to him and give him 2 drinks. So after he drank the first drink, a sip, you could tell something's in it because how he was all, he wasn't himself. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even saying jokes. He just was holding the mic.
Did you see LeBron on there too?
That's LeBron.
So now you think Kevin should be telling jokes. He's off duty. Okay. He's off duty. He's having fun at the party. He may have drank too much. He has talked about how he drinks and stuff. I mean, you've seen him. He drinks. Okay. So what? He got tipsy. I'm not saying nothing happened. I'm saying you ain't proved shit. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right. Listen. See, again, talking about LeBron. Okay, look.
Seeing LeBron.
Okay.
I seen cut more a lot of actors. I seen
What about Obama?
Who?
Politicians like Obama.
I didn't get that.
Why are you dummies thinking that Obama would ever be at one of these parties? Obama was the president of the United States. Have you all ever been to DC and spent any time there and witnessed a caravan of a fleet of security, Secret Service vehicles escorting the president? Do you know that if the president is on the move, do you understand that they have planned out the route before they go? They have mapped it out. They have run it through. They are very careful about how he moves if he's driving. If he goes to visit any sort of establishment, a school, it doesn't matter where it is. Do you understand that? Do you understand that Secret Service would have to go in advance? They would need to know each and every person who is going to be at this party. They would have to run security clearance on each and every person that would come in that house. He would also have to have his Secret Service detail with him. Okay? Now, that's how it is when you're the president, but I got news for you. It's not that much different when you are an ex-president. He still has security detail. So does his children, and so does Michelle Obama. They still have to go through that exact same process in order for him to show up anywhere. So the fact that you fools think that President Obama was at any of these damn freak-offs is stupid as hell. Dumb, ignorant, uninformed. It would never happen. Let's be very clear. If President Obama or any other president wanted to have their own personal freak off, they wouldn't be at Diddy's house. They would have figured out who the hell was going to be in there with him, okay? And they would arrange the freak off for him. But he's not going to a Diddy party to attend a freak off, you stupid assholes. I cannot. Stop talking about, I can't. This is dumb. But all right, let's listen.
didn't get a chance to look at all of it. I didn't see LeBron. I seen Snoop. I seen a lot. You know, I'm not playing favoritism, but I don't want to just drop people I deal with every day. They know who was on the tape. You understand? I got called.
A lady 747 said, "V, you know 49% of the country are dumb as hell, right?" I'm beginning to. I didn't know. That's half. I didn't know half the people are dumb as hell. God, dog, that's a large number of dumb assholes. I can't. That's too much.
Also, certain one to get the tape out of my hand, and I said, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Well, that's here's the thing. So what?
That's the other part, Black but not bitter. Do you know everybody would be using that shit against Obama? Do you think they would be able to keep that shit a secret? Stay these people. I can't.
Were kids involved in these parties that you can verify from looking at the tapes?
If Justin Bieber was older, he's supposed to have been, yes. If Usher was older, well, Usher was definitely young.
Okay.
You understand?
What do you mean Usher was definitely young? Usher is significantly older than Justin Bieber. He's about to say some shit about Justin being young. Let's listen.
The part was the blood was all in his bed. You know what I'm saying? It looked like they.
Hold on, let's go back a little bit.
I didn't get a chance to look at all of it. I didn't see LeBron. I seen Snoop. I seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not playing favoritism, but I don't want to just drop people I deal with every day. They know who was on the tape. You understand?
Who's they?
I got calls from certain one to get the tape out of my hand, and I said, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Well, that's here's the thing. So what?
How did all these people find out that you had these flash drives? I want to know. How did they know? How did they find out? Nobody wants to tell me how they found out. How they find out? Myretta, what you say? V, you are so right. When the president came to Jacksonville, Florida, the highway was blocked off. We were not allowed to be on the highway for the president. That's why. And that's what I was going to say. They have to map out that caravan. They block off streets. Like everything shuts down. My mom used to live in DC and she would say how, and this was in the 50s and 60s she lived there. And she was like, man, it shuts down the whole city. Like you can't even get around depending upon where you live or where you got to go. Like it was shut down, and not just for like 5-10 minutes till he passes. It's going to be shut down for a minute. And they're going to have posts in place and people watching and eyes in the sky. They ain't playing with the president. So you think he was at a Diddy fucking party? It sounds stupid. It's just, it's just crazy to me.
Were kids involved in these parties that you can verify from looking at the tapes?
If Justin Bieber was older, he's supposed to have been, yes. If Usher was older, well, Usher was definitely young.
Okay.
You understand? The shoulder part was the blood was all in his bed. You understand?
Shelly, see, everything we already know, everything we've ever said, they wrote the shit down and they're repeating it. I'm gonna show you the video he's talking about with Kevin Hart. We're gonna watch that. Okay, we are going. Do y'all have somewhere to be? Y'all gotta go somewhere, because I don't. Now I know this video doesn't need to be this long, and maybe we cut it off in another half hour and come back later. But I got time today.
It looked like they came home from a.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. Queen Black Baby, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm over here cussing people out. Okay, I'm sorry, baby. I got distracted. Queen Black said, "Looking at him, I can get Jingle Bell Rock on my head." That's what my Black Santa said. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Ooh, he does look like Black Santa. My God, today. He looked like Mr. Brown, TD Jakes, and Black Santa. Well, I'll be damned. Thank you, Queen Black. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Oh God.
event, a party or something.
Right. So that's a yes. Kids were involved in these videos.
Right.
All right. So now I'm gonna just say this.
And this is what exactly Black but not bitter. That's my point. How young could if Usher was young, Justin was an infant. Thank you. Usher is 16 years older than
is me just keeping it real, right? Why would you protect people that were involved in child pedophilia?
It's not protect. See, Jaguar, Gene, anybody else, they got their own issue. What's going on? My issue is deep in what they going on because they wasn't.
What issue does Jaguar have with Diddy though? She don't like him. She had some insight, and she probably had a little bit more insight than you and I would have, right? But we know that those stories are exaggerated, and I still don't know why Diddy has pissed her off so badly. I get she got something with Jay-Z, and that just seems also like I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if she liked him. I don't know what that's about. But she's very angry with his ass as well. So I'm very confused. But let's listen, Joe.
Victim, like I was. I was shot back in June. I mean, what's that? September. No.
April B. April B said, I'm waiting for my weed to be delivered. I'm good. You ain't going nowhere, huh? You wait. Do you live in California, April B? I ain't gonna ask where, but do you live in California? Because that trips me out that they be delivering the weed out there. That's wild to me. Okay, that is wild. Like that, you can DoorDash your THC, baby. It's too much. Anywho, okay, let's listen.
I was shot back in the 20th, April the 20th.
What year was this?
2000 in New Jersey on Munn Avenue in East Orange. I got shot 6 times behind that mess. First, Tupac got killed. Then his god brother got shot, killed, and then they shot me around the corner. Before then was Generation beef.
Wait, all of this was in one night? They shot all y'all in one night? Around, you said that was around the corner. What you mean? I'm very confused. They deliver in Colorado too, Black but not bitter? Well, you know, they're the pioneers. Weren't they like the first to get legal? Colorado, one of them, right? Hilarious. Where, what? In Columbus, where? What Columbus? Bertha May? Hi, Bertha May. What Columbus? Columbus, Georgia? What? I know you lying. Okay, anyway. Oh, wait. They shot him because he is Frank Lewis's unknown guy.
Between his father and Frank Lucas.
So who shot you and why they shoot you? Why did it happen?
They said a verse from Tupac and all that. You understand? So I'm gonna say Diddy. We was beefing over a song called Unusual Suspect. That Mike Geronimo, DMX first song he cut, Fatal, who sang Fatal. And we didn't see who's gonna be the next one. But Diddy made Mike Geronimo take Fatal off and put the locks on it. So we got paid. It wasn't a beef about the money. We got paid, but it was a beef about
the credits.
Yeah, the credits and how he did it.
Wait,
you understand? You know, you come in messing up my plaques, my publishing. It was the principle.
So let's go back a little bit. So I got a better understanding. The reason you don't, I know you don't want to use the word protect, but the reason why you don't want to expose certain people for being at these parties, even though children were involved, is because of what?
No, that's what I'm saying. My beef is direct to him. Now, when they came and got the flash drive, I could have hit it. I didn't have it in my possession. I'd rather for them to take it Then me walking up to the police station saying, "Oh, here you go." Then I'm looking at it as a snitch.
So who is they?
What are you snitching on? I thought the snitch is when you are engaged in the same activity as a person and then you go and tell on the other person. Look, I don't live by no street code. So, you know, all I'm saying is, why would this be you being a snitch when the purpose of you having the flash drives was to to save Kim, or to explain to the world that Kim may have been taken out by Diddy? Like, why would you keep the flash? What do you think the purpose of you keeping the flash drives is? Wouldn't it be the purpose is to avenge who? I don't get it. This doesn't make any sense. 504 Suge did it. Not Suge did it. Yeah.
Oh, the feds.
Okay, so you turned the tapes into the
No, I didn't turn it in. They came and took them.
They came to your house and took them?
Why didn't he say that when Ariel said that his house, when he said his house was raided? Ariel said it wasn't raided, he was subpoenaed. Didn't say nothing about taking no damn flash drives. Chris Todd said last night they did raid him because they busted his door down, but he didn't say that. That's Chris Todd's story. Now this man is saying they came into his house and they took it. I cannot. This is a wild ass, stupid ass story. V, you're right, V. When he took the drive, he volunteered to be a snitch. Exactly. Like, isn't that the point of keeping them? Is to share it if something were to happen to her? But you're saying you would never share it? Then why this is another reason why you were a stupid ass choice to bring some flash drives to. You don't even make sense, you fool. I can't.
Yes.
And were you there at the time when they took them?
Yes, I was.
You were?
Okay. And what did they say? Like, did they try to attempt to charge you with anything?
They say if I lied to them or if I withhold, I would be arrested.
Okay.
So as they was talking fast, and I was looking at the warrant, I was waiting for my lawyer to hurry up and get there. They was confiscating everything. They took my phone. They took my studio equipment, computers. They took my tablet. They took my laptop. Anything that had to do with electric, they took.
And when did this raid take place?
Right after Matt, I did the Matt Cox show.
And that was when?
On his YouTube, it said 5 days ago.
Oh, so you did the Matt.
So they came and confiscated all of your shit. Your attorney says that you just got a summons for court. You just got a subpoena. They didn't do a search. They didn't raid you. That's what your attorney said. Okay. She corrected you in front of the world. Now you're saying you had a search warrant. They came in, they took every device you have 5 days ago. And then next thing you know, boom, you're in front of the grand jury. None of this shit makes sense to me, but okay.
Cox 5 days ago. So within that time span.
No, that same day. That same day.
Oh, so 5 days ago you got raided by the feds. Yeah. And they took all the tapes and stuff and all
this is the interesting part, y'all.
Not saying Matt didn't snitch on me. Matt said, "Why don't I turn it in to the authority such and such?" And I guess somebody heard that, and people stay by 911.
Well, no, I would have the same question. And I understand, what I'm saying, I'm from that life. I'm from the streets, for some years ago, and I get the snitching thing and all that. But I mean, it's the same thing if you went on a talk show.
See the difference that man,
Thank you. So you didn't want to tell the police, even though that's the reason why you have the flash drives. Let's just be clear, right? If you got flash drives and somebody put it in your hands for safekeeping, and and you didn't even read the shit or watch the shit. I'm just saying. But they put it in your hands for safekeeping. You don't want to tell the police, but you will go on some talk shows. You will go on some news programs. You will do all this other shit, though. You will talk about everything that you should be telling the police about, right? I can't.
Our entertainment, you see what's behind your back, right? A wall, right? When I'm in New York, in the studio, my back is to the door. It only takes a second for somebody to open the door and put one in you. You know what I'm saying? And the people who I saved or didn't snitch in, they're not going to be there to take one for me. Not one person on that tape care about me. So
then why are you afraid to tell the police? How are you helping Kim if you've got all this evidence, but you ain't taking it to the police, but you will come out here and gossip about the shit? Now, see, I'm turning into Jerron, what's his name? Because this is gossip at this point. If you ain't using this information to do good, then why are you here? Because the only thing getting edified in the moment is you. See, you're doing all this for self. You need the popularity. You like the attention. You're hoping you're going to get some money. And you are so fucking irrelevant. I bet Kim don't even know you, nigga. I do not even believe she knows you. I think you're a liar. Okay? That's what I believe.
So I'm not gonna make enemies with somebody who don't care about me. You understand? And I'm not gonna be the first one on the doorstep handing them some tapes over saying, here you go. I know it sounds like, you know, I'm just not into all that. I got other families that look up to me. I'm a stand up guy to walk up and do something like that.
No, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I'm just saying, like, look, I'm not a snitch either. But when it comes to kids, the snitching rule is off the table. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't care. Like if I see you doing something like that to a kid, look.
Wait a minute. And Diddy's baby Hill said Frank Lucas don't know him either. Frank Lucas don't know him. Shakir Stewart don't know him. Who else? We said Kim don't know him. This a lie. He just lying on all the dead people. Too much.
You in trouble, man. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you're doing that kind of stuff.
Now let me go back because he's making a very good point here. And we're not going to listen to much more of this because I want to stop it, but they're about to get into it. And I believe, let's listen.
But when it comes to kids, the snitching rule is off the table. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't care. Like if I see you doing something like that to a kid, look, you in trouble, man. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you're doing that kind of stuff and you let me find out or do it in front of me, just know that your ass in trouble. Because I'm telling, because look, it's our job to protect these kids and all that street stuff and all that. Okay, you can have that. That ain't none of my business what you're doing. I've done some stuff before myself too, but I've never, ever put my hands on a kid in that fashion. And I would dread to even see that because I'm telling, and we'll just deal with the consequences later. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna protect myself as a man like I always have. But you know, everybody think different. But I know that you said you got raided, they raided your house. And,
wait a minute, that was slick shade. I don't give a damn what he said. Let's be very clear. That was some slick shade. Like everybody different. You know, wait, let's go back. He ain't lying. So you mean to tell me you got video footage of kids being harmed or being given alcohol and drugs at a young age, underage? You see all that, but you don't even want to turn that in. You don't even want to turn that in. Get the fuck out of here.
I see you doing something like that to a kid. Look, you in trouble, man. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you're doing that kind of stuff and you let me find out or do it in front of me, just know that your ass in trouble. Because I'm telling, because look, it's our job to protect these kids and all that street stuff and all that. Okay, you can have that. That ain't none of my business what you're doing. I've done some stuff before myself too, but I've never, ever put my hands on a kid in that fashion. And I would dread to even see that because I'm telling, and we'll just deal with the consequences later. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna protect myself as a man like I always have. But you know, everybody think different. But I know that you said you got raided, they raided your house, and you couldn't Now, why can't you produce the search warrant for that and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because they don't want me to put evidence of the case out there. Like, I'm not off the hook. You understand? I don't know if they watch all.
They don't want you to put the evidence of the case out, but you are on these shows talking about the shit you supposedly had. And you did share some videos and pictures with this man because he just showed them to us. You put pictures in the book. You created a whole book. So tell me this. How is it that it's okay for you to talk about it, print it, all of this, go testify? Now you can't, you can talk about it out here, but you can't show the search warrant. Okay.
11 of them in 11 days or whatever.
But the things that would be on the search warrant is it has nothing to do with the evidence. You know what I'm saying? They come in to get the tapes. You know what they coming to get. They coming to get the tapes. They got the tapes. So it's not going to say what's on the tapes because they don't know what's on the tapes.
Right.
So you're not exposing nothing except that they raided your house. It's just like how you telling me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, like you telling me this.
Right.
But then you saying that I can't show the search warrant because that I can get in trouble for that. But
the search warrant said Courtney Burgess, right?
Right.
It don't say two. It don't say the whole YouTube. That's my business. I'm not going to put my business out there and show my address, or I don't care what you can bleak out. That's
you don't have to show your address here. I'm going back a little bit. Let's listen.
You know what they coming to get.
Yeah.
They coming to get the tapes. They got the tapes.
Yeah.
So it's not going to say what's on the tapes because they don't know what's on the tapes.
Right.
So you're not exposing nothing except that they raided your house. It's just like how you telling me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, like you telling me this, but then you saying that I can't show the search warrant because that I can get in trouble for that. But
the search warrant said Courtney Burgess, right?
Right.
It don't say two. It don't say the whole.
Wait a minute. What did he just say? The search warrant says Courtney Burgess. Did he not just say that? What's his name? This interview is about Courtney Burgess, right? This man is Courtney Burgess, and he just said that the search warrant says Courtney Burgess, correct? I just got to play that one more time. You're double talking. Let's listen.
But the things that would be on the search warrant is it has nothing to do with the evidence. You know what I'm saying? They coming to get the tapes.
Right.
You know what they coming to get. They coming to get the tapes. They got the tapes. So it's not going to say what's on the tapes because they don't know what's on the tapes. So you're not exposing nothing except that they raided your house. It's just like how you telling me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, like you telling me this, but then you saying that I can't show the search warrant because that I can get in trouble for that. But
the search warrant said Courtney Burgess,
Did
right?
it? Okay.
Right.
It don't say two. It don't say the whole YouTube. That's my business.
Don't say you.
I'm not going to put my business out there and show my address, or I don't care what you can bleak out. That's my business.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
One, I feel like you just said kids is first to be touched. They grown people. Usher could come out and say, yo, I was a victim. They grown people running around singing and giving people herpes and all that. He could come out and say,
You are literally spreading gossip. This is all you are doing. Do you have, look, they're grown people. It doesn't matter. If something happened to them when they were young, when they were kids, that's a problem. It's still a problem. Okay. But I don't believe you have anything that shows that they were doing anything. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. This fool right here, I don't trust nothing he's saying. I don't believe he got shit. Because if he had it, he would have been showed it. And how do I know? Because he created his own little pamphlet. He created his pamphlet. Boy, bye. Let's listen.
Quarter from. Same thing with Justin Bieber. These millionaires, they grown men now.
Okay.
Right.
But they weren't.
If they want to sit around and let it stay quiet, that's their ads and that's them.
But you talking about it.
You can't save the world, my brother. So who more valuable to you? Them as a grown men or your life and your kids?
No, well, see, hold on. We shifting because it's not about me. It's about you. I don't know why.
Okay. You know who more important to me? Me and mine.
Right. I understand
Why
that. So
then?
in other words, you shouldn't be on here talking about it then.
That part.
Because you know what? I'm not scared of no one.
If the feds raided my house and took these tapes, first of all, if I wanted, I'm sitting on here talking about it on social media. So what I'm talking about me. I can't speak for you because we all different, right? Mm-hmm. I would cross my address out and I say, look, here go the warrant, because that's a strong accusation to make that the feds raided your house and took tapes. Yeah. And I'm sorry, flash drives that got pictures of
it. Don't say flash drives on it. It don't say they took flash drives.
I know, but you said they took flash drives. Ain't that what you just said?
Yeah.
Right. So okay, I'm talking about what you said. So I'm telling you, like, I'm just telling you about me. You said they took flash drives out of your house, right? Mm-hmm. And on these flash drives got all kind of pedophilia on it, child trafficking evidence, giving kids drugs evidence, all this stuff, rape, drugging people, all these different things. And nobody has said nothing. It's just a secret that they raided your house and got all this evidence and then said, and I'm not saying it's not true. So let's make that clear. I'm not saying it's not true. I am. But all I'm saying is if I would be willing to get on here and talk about it because I'm not scared of nobody but God, I don't see what would be the problem with showing the proof of the search warrant, just to let everybody know, look, I'm being genuine. I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's a strong story.
You know the difference is?
No, I don't.
I'm a franchise. So for me to show my paperwork, that's crazy. I know. Yes. I grew up with a lot of.
You're a franchise. Let me look at this LinkedIn page again, because that ain't what I got out of this page. I didn't get that you was nobody's franchise. And how the hell are you a franchise? What are you talking about? Hold on. Let me check. Okay. I told you we're going to break this shit down tonight. Okay. Let's see. Because I just saw it. Oh, wait. Let me go back to I can't. Courtney Burgess. Yep, there's 2 different ones for him. So I got him up right here. Can y'all can't really. There he goes. Hi, Courtney Burgess. Hi. Okay. All right. So the about says Courtney Burgess burn. You know what? I can't. I'm not going. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm pull it up when we get done, okay? Because this said he was burned in Newark, New Jersey. Courtney Burgess was burned, B-U-R-N, in Newark, New Jersey. This is a whole professional franchise right here, okay? He's a franchise, all right? He's a franchise. But he can't spell born. Born. You stopped that burn to a lady? Courtney Burgess burn in Newark, New Jersey came in music. He came in music. He sound like a freak too, though. He came in music after so-called friends destroyed his baseball career, lied on him about a unaliving and a drug he did not do. So you were accused of drugging and rape as well? Let me read that again for you, okay? Let me read that one more time. It says that he came in music. You nasty son of a bitch. I like music. That's nasty. Okay? He's nasty. He came in music after so-called friends destroyed his baseball career, lied on him about a unaliving and a drug he did not do by being in church. That was next best thing was music. Tupac and Tame won, and was two friends was already into music, made it comfortable for Courtney Burgess going from AKA Pizza to Courtney B. That was one sentence, by the way. Actually, I don't know if it's finished because there's no period there. Yeah, we're going to have to look at this together. The only thing I see is under his experience on this one is management. Doesn't say, oh, alter the ego. I think it's alter the ego. Knowing him is probably author the ego, because this nigga, anyway. Then he has another profile. And in that profile says he's a visionary and enterprising leadership professional with vast knowledge in governance, operational management, organizational development, and innovation proficiency to maintain both agile and sustainable efforts. He couldn't even tell you what that meant. He's a liar and the truth ain't in him. He's a whole liar. And the truth ain't in his ass. Okay? All right? He didn't have a D in alter. It was alter the ego. Anyway, knowing him. He says that I possess expertise in strategic planning, service system design, financial management, fund development, and sustainability. In addition, I have the acumen for maximizing performance, optimizing technology and information systems, and inspiring colleagues through systems of communication. Are you really trying to say that you're a good communicator? That you work in the business of effective communication? Really? My advanced problem solving and exemplary service skill sets have bolstered my professional growth. This nigga is a lie. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not even him. This is a real person. Oh, my bad. But wait a minute. I clicked on. He has another one, though, because I saw it. Oh, that's the wrong one, y'all. That probably is a real guy who really has real shit going on. But wait, there's two of them because I saw it. There's this one. We'll find it. Because I saw it. I looked at both of them and I was like, oh, okay. He got two different things. I'll find it. Nevertheless, this is who we're supposed to believe, this fool. Anyway, let's listen. They about to get into it. And we're gonna end it right after that. Okay.
A strong story.
You know the difference is?
What?
No, I don't.
I'm a franchise. Oh. So for me to show my paperwork, that's crazy.
Why?
I know. Yes.
Why?
I grew up with a lot of different types of nationalities.
Okay.
You understand? I'm not going to reveal that name. I'm talking
a lot of different nationalities. You mean, nationalities are countries, right? So you know a lot of people from different countries, or did you mean ethnicities? But he's the master of communication. In fact, he went to Clark for 3 years before he dropped out, it looks like.
Not just black people. And I could go to their family cookouts. They don't want to see me showing all that. They really don't want to see me doing this. But you know what my biggest beef is about?
What?
It's about what happened to Tupac, Gaddafi, and me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that what I'm doing. Whatever Gene and Jaguar did and why they mad at all these other people, that's with them. That's mine is personal. You understand? I don't see nobody on here showing no their paperwork. They show it if T.I. pulled a snitch on this person, or if that person did that. When they trying to prove it, I don't got to prove myself.
Well, here go the thing. I have access to the federal warrants. I have access through my PI. I got access to the search warrants, all that different kind of stuff. I can just make a phone call and get it. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I did search because you said that you weren't gonna show your copy. So I wanted to get my own copy so they couldn't say, hey, he showed his warrant and it had been on me. I showed it. But we didn't find anything with your name on it. No search warrants.
You don't even know my name.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Well, unless you lied to me.
We don't know your name. Your name is in the title. You told us on the search warrant it would have your name. You said very specifically that the search warrant says Courtney Burgess, right? Those were your words. I played it back. Did y'all hear that? When he said the warrant says Courtney Burgess, right? Didn't he say that? Okay, let's go back just a few seconds. Because didn't he tell us that the warrant said Courtney Burgess on it? Okay, thank you. Let's listen. Let's listen to his ass.
When they trying to prove it, I don't got to prove myself.
Well, here go the thing. I have access.
Well, why are you here? I am tripping that when people say, I don't want to tell you that, or I don't want to talk about. Why are you here? Why are you here? No one made you be here. How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Okay. For the last time. Okay, anyway.
As to the federal warrants, I have access through my PI. I got access to the search warrants, all that different kind of stuff. I can just make a phone call and get it. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I did search because you said that you weren't gonna show your copy. So I wanted to get my own copy so they couldn't say, hey, he showed his warrant and it had been on me. I showed it. But we didn't find anything with your name on it. No search warrant.
You don't even know my name.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Well, unless you lied to me.
No, I didn't lie to you. What is it?
You lied about your name?
No, but what's my name?
Courtney Burgess.
That's my entertainment name, my brother. That's not my. You understand?
Yeah.
That's not my.
I just need that to sit in for a minute. We need to marinate on that. He told us that the search warrant had his name, Courtney Burgess. He was very specific. He said, the search warrant says Courtney Burgess, right? Now he's saying, you don't know my name, so you can't find it. So whether or not this man really has evidence of or has the access to get a warrant, he damn sure pulled out another lie out this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if what this guy's saying is not true, he set it up. And oh boy, fell into a trap. Because at the end of the day, he told us 5 minutes ago that the search warrant says Courtney Burgess. Now he's saying you don't know my name, so you can't find it.
They couldn't say, hey, he showed his warrant and it had been on me. I showed it. But we didn't find anything with your name on it. No search warrant.
You don't even know my name.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Well, unless you lied to me.
No, I didn't lie to you. What is it?
You lied about your name?
No, but what's my name?
Courtney Burgess.
That's my entertainment name, my brother. That's not my. You understand?
Yeah.
That's not my mother and father married name.
Yeah. So okay. So you got a entertainment name. Okay, I get that. So, but I'm saying that there's been no record of anybody's house being raided and any tapes being taken.
In what state?
In no state. Hold on, this is federal.
Right. So what state? You still got to tell me what state.
Hold on, no.
Brother.
Hold on. Listen, let's not do that. Because I
Say
do
my
know what I'm
name,
talking about.
say
I
Then I know what I'm
know.
talking about too.
Right. I know you do. So
Okay.
let's not act like it's driven by state, because once it's federal, it's all in one database because it's all federal. Right. So I don't have to search by state. I can just search through the federal database. That's all my PI got to do is go to the federal database.
You can Google Courtney Burgess. You're gonna see females, Caucasians, everybody.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if we put in P. Diddy, Sean Combs, if we put in Sean Combs, and anything related to Sean Combs' case will pop up because it'll be attached to your warrant, and then I would have found your name in there. But hey, listen, I digress on that. You said it happened. I'm saying I don't know because I wasn't there. All I'm saying is that the paperwork is not available and it don't exist. There's no other, as of today. There are no collecting of any flash drives, and I think that would be really big news, but that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. And
well, first of all, that's wrong because I see a lot of stuff that they took that's on the thing. I said, damn, they wrong. They putting shit up on. They putting stuff up already on there.
Yes. So let's skip to the book. So
wait, who's putting stuff where on what? This nigga says a lot of nothing. Have you noticed that? He don't be saying shit. No thought is complete. No sentences are complete, but he's a whole ass franchise. Now I don't know how he's a franchise. And I can't imagine who his franchisees would be. But boy, get the hell out of here.
You got the book and you got the cover and everything done. And did you end up selling the book to somebody or something like that?
No, I didn't sell it. Matter of fact, I gave the books away. Because like I said, it wasn't nothing personal. I gave books away.
Hold on. He created books that he gave away. Chris Todd came out last night and said the man only sold 3 books. 3. He said 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's all he sold was 3 books. Okay. But now he's saying, though, that he created the book. It didn't mean nothing to him. Do you understand that even the printing of a book, I mean, you would spend at least $2,000 to $3,000 possibly, depending on how many books you're having printed. But that's an investment. So you made an investment in something that you didn't care about and that you wanted to give away for free. So you gave away this woman's most intimate stories. And I mean, let's just say all this shit is true. Let's say all this shit is true. You are capitalizing on a woman's pain, abuse, her sex life, her children. You have said her habits. You have exposed all, because it don't mean shit to you. You see, it don't mean nothing to you. But you invested in getting the books printed. But see, we know you didn't read the book. So it's okay. I mean, I get it. You didn't read it. It's yours, but you ain't read it. And the kids don't know nothing about it, and you ain't trying to pay them for it. I'll wait when this makes sense. I'll wait.
Because somebody else wanted them. So they were selling it. So I see Wade on Instagram, on TikTok. I said, where you get that book from? He said, I got that from you. Now on TikTok, my name is not on there. It's an Ellis called Pizza. They call me Pizza. So when he saw a pizza.
So now your pizza on TikTok, the shit out there is under Pizza's name. Over here, when you do these interviews, you Courtney Burgess. What were you when you got in front of the grand jury? Because you told us the search warrant to Courtney Burgess, but you just told him it's not on there because we don't know his name. What was your name that testified in front of the grand jury? Because if Courtney Burgess ain't your name, what is it? What is it? If there's a trial, won't we find out what it is? Please hit the like button.
Pizza on there. I said, you ain't get it from me. So he He sent me a number. I called him. He said, "Oh, my people's in Florida wanted the book, so I got it." I said, "Okay." So some other people from Florida called me and said, "Look, we're interested in the book. We got an in-between guy." I said, "Who?" He said, "Todd, Chris Todd." So I said, "I speak to him." They said, "Can you get the book from there, from the flash drive and all that?" And I sent it to him.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. So now
Get that book from.
Now you're just passing around her shit. Now you're just passing around his Kim's information. The only Shell Love said, never trust a person with only head and shoulder. Ooh.
He said, "I got that from you." Now on TikTok, my name is not on there. It's an Ellis called Pizza. They call me Pizza. So when he saw Pizza on there, I said, "You ain't get it from me." So he sent me a number. I called him. He said, "Oh, my people's in Florida wanted the book, so I got it." I said, "Okay." So some other people from Florida called me and said, "Look, we're interested in the book."
How'd they know about the book? You only sold 3 copies. How did they know about this book? And so you gave an already printed book to another person who is now going to take your shit, edited it, slap their own name and pictures and shit out there. Were y'all going to split the money? How was this going to work? Because Chris Todd never even fucking mentioned you the first time we met him. Okay.
We got an in-between guy. I said, "Who?" He said, "Todd, Chris Todd." So I said, "I speak to him." They said, "Can you get the book from there, from the flash drive and all that?" And I sent it to him. So when he got it, that's how he said it. I didn't come out with my face trying to make money off the book. You know what I'm saying? The book did 1.5 million in 12 days. So you think somebody don't want that money? No, I wasn't there.
Now it's not $1 million. Now it's up to 1.5 million in 12 days. 1.5 million. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that? So the book made 1.5 million, and you're gonna let another man who just took your already written book and then he published it, and you didn't want the money? I'm just trying to understand. You didn't want that money? Let me go back, because I don't want to misquote you, sir. You said, it sounded like you saying you didn't want that money. Okay. So you should have gave me that damn book then. If it doesn't matter if it's just a matter of you just want to give it, I would have published this shit as fantasy. Okay, fantasy fiction. And we maybe, we may not have made 1.5 million, but look, if we made 750 or 500,000, I'll give you 100,000 since it don't mean shit to you.
Matter of fact, I gave the books away because, like I said, it wasn't nothing personal. I gave books away because somebody else wanted them, so they were selling it. So I see Wade on Instagram, on TikTok. I said, "Where you get that book from?" He said, "I got that from you." Now on TikTok, my name is not on there. It's an Ellis called Pizza. They call me Pizza. So when he saw Pizza on there, I said, "You ain't get it from me." So he sent me a number. I called him. He said, "Oh, my people's in Florida wanted the book, so I got it." I said, "Okay." So some other people from Florida called me and said, "Look, we're interested in the book. We got an in-between guy." I said, "Who?" He said, "Todd, Chris Todd." So I said, "I speak to him." They said, "Can you get the book from there, from the flash drive and all that?" And I sent it to him. So when he got it, that's how he said it. I didn't come out with my face trying to make money off the book.
You did?
You know what I'm saying? The book did.
What you doing now?
Book did 1.5 million in 12 days. So you think somebody don't want that money? No, I wasn't there to collect it. It ain't bother me.
Did they pay you for your portion, or it just they just said, "Hey,
I just said I gave it away. I didn't care about the money."
He didn't care. They made 1.5 million in 12 days, but he didn't care. Chris Todd doesn't have a problem taking your already written book, editing a couple of sentences here and there, Xing out a few names here and there, and putting it on the market and getting 1.5 million. And he wasn't going to get the money to the kids, and he ain't going to get none of you. You think that makes sense? Does that make sense to you? He gave away a book that was already written to somebody else because he didn't care about the money. But you invested in order to even have the book printed. You know how I know? Because I got one. Hold on. So, what year was this? You think I would know? Back in 2006, I co-authored a book. It's called A Massive Dose of Motivation. There was 12 authors of this book. I'm one of them. And we each gave a story. We each wrote a chapter, okay? Talking about things that in which we had to be resilient from. At this point, I hadn't gone through a whole lot. I had gone through a divorce. So I was talking about my experience of basically figuring out who I was and what my, what I wanted out of life, and how the hurt and pain, from, my divorce or what have you, impacted me. The book wasn't free, okay? Myself and the 12 folks, we had to pay some money just to have the books printed because we self-published, just like they self-published, okay? So I don't want, oh, by the way, our book is a little over 100 pages, not 59 or 60. So anywho, I know a little bit about self-publishing a book, sir. And it costs money, and you spent some to get it printed, and now you act like you don't give a damn. Why did you print it out? Why did you create a book? But you didn't even read the book you created. This shit is.
But like I said, in what's the name? I'm doing a movie about it, and I will get half of the money to the twins.
You know what, man? Let me ask you, and you might know more about this. The what's the little girl name? The little white girl, Ava. What's her name? Again? What's up with that, man?
They say she was missing. They say he slept with her. He was in his bedroom. Well, I saw he dancing in the bedroom with her in front of a mirror.
First of all, let me tell you something right now. This little girl is not missing. This little girl is a teenager. This little girl has been best friends with those twins since they were little. There are pictures, and we can do that too. There are pictures of this little girl with the twins as well as with Chance, and they have been hanging out since they were like kindergartners. They were in like dance class together. They went to school together. They're best friends. That's why look. My best friends, when I went to their house, I didn't call them Mr. and Mrs. anybody. I didn't. And my friends didn't call my parents Mr. and Mrs. They didn't. You know what we called each other's parents? Mom and dad. Okay? So I ain't tripping that this little girl who has known this man all her life, she rich too now. Don't get it fucked up. This girl is rich. Her parents are rich. This is ridiculous. This girl is not missing. She is still fine, hanging out. She's beautiful. She's doing good. She's still friends with her friends. Okay? Stop with this bullshit. Oh, God.
And that's what they end up throwing up there quick, that they still looking for. There's no evidence where she at today.
So you saw on the
There's
video.
no evidence to you because nigga, it ain't your business. The girl is fine. She's with her parents, living her great life, minding her business and being friends with the twins. Period. You weirdo. Oh, these people are stupid.
He was dancing in her mirror.
He was dancing in his room, like his bedroom, in front of the mirror.
Oh God.
What? So he's dancing in his room in front of the mirror. We don't know. What is that? You don't. What? Show us. What was so bad about him dancing in front of the mirror? I know Diddy is trash, but you're not helping. You're not proving anything. This nigga's full of shit.
Wow. I'm so curious about that, man. I wish that we could find somebody to that story don't make sense to me. That she's sitting up there with him on the screen.
He ever adopted this little girl. It was a joke. It was just it was a joke. I never believed that. I always saw it as a joke. This is ridiculous. Everybody's like, well, what happened to his adopted daughter? Do you think that is how he would announce an adopted daughter? Do you not think that it would have been newsworthy if he adopted a daughter? We knew when Charlize is it Tilton? Charlize, I love her. I think she's a beautiful girl. We knew when she adopted her black children. We knew when Sandra Bullock adopted her black children. We knew when Madonna adopted her black children. You don't think we would know about Diddy adopting a white girl? I'll wait. You don't think we would know? We would know, sir. It's a lie.
Uncomfortable. Then all of a sudden, all this, you say you adopted her, but then when you get arrested, her name don't come up no more and nothing. It's not in his original indictment. I mean, which I know it don't have to be because that's just like kind of like a pre thing to get the arrest warrant.
What's worse than that? They can't find her to see if she okay. Whether he adopted by paper or whatever.
Right.
The mother ain't put out, oh, she in good health, she in school, she in college. Ain't nothing came out.
They're looking for her. No one knows where she is. Nothing has come out. Her mother hasn't said anything. Do you think that they would allow a white girl to go missing at the hands of Diddy? Do you think that if Diddy had done anything to this little white girl, that he would probably even be alive today? This little girl is not a factor, okay? Diddy got enough bullshit he has done and evil that he has done. We don't even need to add to it. This girl is not missing, all right? I've seen all of her pictures and shit since she was a little girl hanging with them damn twins, okay? And she's a teenager, a beautiful teenager now. I believe she has her own TikTok, or at least she used to, because they have video of her from TikTok. Stop it.
You understand? And the kids didn't even speak about it.
I got my own theory about what happened with that.
Oh,
and I'm going to tell you what I believe. And I could be wrong. This is all just based on speculation and what I think. I believe that, and I know people going to highly disagree, but I think she's from another country and she was sold to him.
Did y'all hear that? You see how people will make up shit? Do you see how people will take a little something and blow it up, and in their mind they come across they got their own little answers and their own little ideas about shit? That's why I say you can't believe these fucking books, because people have taken stories that we know about and then expanded them by using lies. Okay, yeah, but that's what I said. I have seen her on TikTok because I know I've seen her on TikTok. Diddy's Baby Oil says she was on TikTok. I was on her page. They were harassing her, so she may have shut it down. I think she shut it down because they still have clips from when she was on TikTok. And that is probably why she shut it down. And now this guy is saying, well, she didn't talk much. She talked enough for you to know she was American. She talked well enough. That's some bullshit. Okay. This is a mess. And now he's saying he thinks that the little girl was sold to Diddy and that she's not even American. Listen.
It's not even in his original indictment. I mean, which I know it don't have to be because that's just like,
it's not in his indictment because he did not do anything to this little girl, you fools. Oh my God, I can't.
kind of like a pre thing to just to get the arrest warrant.
What's worse than that? They can't find her to see if she okay. Whether he adopted by paper or whatever.
Right.
The mother ain't put out, oh, she in good health, she in school, she in college. Ain't nothing came out. You understand? And the kids didn't even speak about.
Yeah.
I got my own theory about what happened with that.
What's
and
your
I'm gonna tell you
theory?
what I believe. And I could be wrong. This is all
You
just
are.
based on speculation.
You are.
And what I think. I believe that, and I know people gonna highly disagree, but I think she's from another country. And
I don't have to disagree with you. I can just tell you you're wrong. Okay. A disagreement tends to be based on folks' opinions. And there are times for that, right? But this ain't about your opinion. This is about your dumbass theory because you didn't do enough research to find out that little girl is fine. Okay. The little girl is a big girl now. Okay. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. Okay.
she was sold to him. You know, because she didn't talk much to see if she really had a strong accent. And I don't like, my wife is from Colombia, right? And she got a really strong accent, but I can tell her to say certain things and you won't really know unless she like had a more of a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? She can consciously talk where you can't really tell. So that's just kind of, I don't know, man. I just think that she was sold to him and she is, man, she missing, bro. Like that is crazy to me. And then the fact that he was talking about like, you know, you got a black daddy like that. To me, that was a punch to white people. And I understand what he's saying. He's saying that it's okay.
He don't know what to say. When he drink whatever he be drinking or getting high. He don't got no.
You don't even know Diddy. How you know what he does and how he does it if you don't know him? Remember, you don't know him. You know of him. So now you are an expert on how this. Oh God. Shell said you were you were doing so good until he wasn't. Okay. I don't like that dumb shit. You are entitled to your own opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts. Thank you, Black, but not bitter. The facts are the facts, Jack. A mess. All right. This is all I wanted from this video. Look, y'all, we've been out here for 3 hours and 39 minutes. I'm coming back. But I just need to shut. Ain't nobody gonna watch no damn 3.5 hour video. But we got more. I probably got another 2 hours worth of content. I want to talk to you about this bullshit. So let's take a little break. I'll come back within the hour, actually. Wait a minute. What'd you say, April B? My medicine is kicking in. He's getting on my nerves now. Wait a minute. Who is that? And then Nidra said, I quit listening to him after looking at his LinkedIn page. Did LinkedIn? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. He's a mess. Anywho, y'all. All right. So I'm gonna come on back. Let me go eat. Like I had my little 2 pieces of pizza. By the way, if you're from the area, we have, pizza spot. There's a lot of pizza places, right? And a lot are good. They're good pizza places. But there's one in particular, it's just homegrown, and it's called Donato's. And I just had 2 little squares of my Donato's pizza with sausage and banana peppers. And I want a couple more little pieces, okay? One tied me over. So I'm going to eat a couple pieces, and then I'll come back for part 2. We'll just call this part 1. We'll be back with part 2. How's that go? Is that all right with you? Okay. So everyone go get your snacks, take a cat nap, go tinkle, and then we'll come back for more because I got time today. All right. See y'all in a minute. Smooches. Mwah.